There we go. Hello, everybody. Oh my god, I'm not entirely down today. That's shocking. Oh, that looks weird. Oh, that looks weird. Oh god. Oh, yeah, don't mind me. Don't mind me. I just saw something. We're having a little bit of an experiment today, cause yeah, I may or may not have set up my mobile stream again, like my TikTok stream. Because before I got sick, right, like 8 months ago or something, I just barely tried to start streaming on stuff like TikTok as well. Because it's kind of nice for people who are on a mobile version and all that. I know Twitch has it as well. Wait, can you stream vertical on Twitch now? I have no idea. That would be funny. I should see about that. Because I know YouTube offers that. Stinky. Why is Stinky not working? Oh, there we go. Wait. Why is Stinky not working? Stinky? Say so? Huh? What the fuck? Very much what the fuck. But hello, Cell. Hi, Cedrilate. Hello. Hi, Elsie. I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. This is not working. Yeah, see, my worry was that, like, I broke something in OBS today and that stuff was not gonna be working properly. But... oh, don't mind me glowing. I just realized I'm glowing. Like, left and right started bright. Ah, bright, yeah. That's me when I open the bot. Why is the bot not working? It's literally online. It's literally... hello? Bot? Stinky? What the fuck? What if I just restarted? What? It... Thank you for the headpad purge. Also, hi, Saska. I hope you're doing well. Hello, and welcome on in. Maybe I just give it a quick restart? Even though it says it's fully functional and properly working. I don't know, man. I expected some scuff today, but that is ironically not one of the things I expected to happen. That is not one of the things I expected to happen. I expected my OBS to be like really messy. I expected there to be lag. I expected there to be a lot of things. For example, I also fixed the SG version, right? The one where he speaks. Wait, he didn't do that either, did he? Yeah, ignore me. Apparently everything's broken. Stinky? Why is that not working? Oh, there we go. I genuinely don't know why it wasn't working because the bot was fully online the entire time. There we go. What is happening? No one's stinky today? Okay, there's the yeah. There we go. Everything's working again. I love how the new version of the bot that should have been running a lot smoother is just being very fucky right now. It's been horribly buggy. I don't know why. Maybe I need to give it more restarts more often. But yeah, what are we playing today? Oblivion. I almost forgot again. We're gonna be playing that in a little. Hi, Diver. Hello. I hope you're doing well. 35% say stinky. You're the stinkiest yet. You are the stinkiest yet. Let me see. That is actually working. That is nice. I like how on the vertical my head just keeps dangling from one edge to the other. But oh well. I have to hold perfectly still. Yes, sir. Hey, you. Finally awake. Wait, wrong name. Should I say Abyssal instead? Oh, wrong game. I can't read. Don't mind me. I just woke up again as well. I had a little bit of a nap. I've been doing a shit ton of work today. So I had a little bit of a nap before stream, and I'm entirely confused. Hey, you're finally awake. Of course, the cat had a nap. I did so much today, okay? I actually don't know why. I woke up this morning feeling like I had one of those typical days. I have those kind of somewhat a lot recently where I wake up. Well, I don't particularly wake up, but I have those days where I don't wake up in the days. No, my God, I already don't make sense. I woke up and I felt like, oh, I haven't done shit in forever. Like, I've been extremely unproductive. Which isn't entirely true, considering that since last stream, I fixed a lot of stuff. You know, the last stream, like the last two, where I was pretty much very sick. But I fixed a bunch of stuff, and I set up a bunch of stuff, and I still woke up feeling like, damn, I haven't done shit for like a long time now. So I ended up just being weirdly productive today. I don't know why. My brain was just... I woke up early. I had a lot of sleep before. I did a lot of stuff. Sick V arc, the worst arc. Yeah, it's funny that despite me like being sick and being exhausted and like literally fighting cancer, right? The thing that gets to me the most is when I'm not productive at all. Like when I haven't done anything stream related in days or weeks. No, it can actually literally be days. Apparently it can be like I haven't done anything in one day, so I get upset about it. Yeah, I don't know. It's... my brain is funky. My brain just really doesn't like idling. It hates it with a passion. Catching strays from the university, as you do. I feel that. It is horrible, isn't it? I don't know. It's like... yeah, I know I'm laying in bed, and I know I've thrown up like 7 times, but I also really want to be productive. And it's so annoying. But it's, again, today has been a really nice day considering that, because I had to get up a little bit earlier today since we had to get, yeah, this is going to be slightly weird, but we had to get a pee sample of the cat, right? Of Inky, because she's been sick as well. And today was checkup day. So we had to get a sample, and then my mom ended up going to the vet by herself, because, again, I was still feeling nauseous and all that today. So she ended up going herself. But on the good end, she apparently has 0 crystals left in her bladder, which was like the big problem that she had. She had tiny crystals in her bladder, which was giving her problems, which was making like the whole issue in general that she was sick. She had crystals. Yeah, they were tiny and all that, but that's kind of what her bladder problems were. She literally developed crystals because of stress, apparently. We assume it's stress. It wasn't fully proven, but probably. Would you give your cat kidney stones? It wasn't the kidney, it was the bladder. That sounds horribly painful. Luckily enough, we caught it really early on to where it wasn't overly painful, but it was very uncomfortable for her. We definitely caught it really early, because both me and my mom were very aware of her suddenly behaving weirdly. Like, I legit, the moment it started, I had an eye on her entire, like, bathroom schedule. I very much am happy that I have an electric, like a fully automated cat toilet, because that genuinely alerted me to that really early on. I was still in the hospital when that started, so I wasn't entirely sure if there was anything wrong or not. But when I came back, I realized really early, yeah, she's definitely sick or something. But no, in good news, she's fully fine now. She's very much fine now. She still has a bald spot on her belly because they had to give her a... what is it called again? Ultrasound? Is that it? You know, the thing that they do with pregnant people as well. They had to do that with her to check up on the bladder. But yeah, apparently it's all perfectly fine now. As someone who knows that pain, it sucks. No, it's nowhere near kidney stones or anything. From what I am aware, all she had was itching, right? So it was very uncomfortable because it was itching, and she had some problems where she constantly felt like she had to pee. But otherwise, no. She has babies. I fucking wish. I wish. No, actually, I don't because I don't think I could take care of more than one cat right now. I'm very happy that she's happy the way she is, because honestly, I would struggle taking care of a second cat as well now. But yeah, I feel that. Yeah. I'm very glad she's fine now. She's literally sleeping right next to me as well now. She's been sleeping inside her cat tree quite a lot. I don't know. It's comfy. Just you, your cat, and her 9 kittens. Honestly, if she had kittens, they would be so fluffy and soft. Because she has that very long, fluffy belly fur and all that. I think, I've said this before, but I think, is she not fixed? She is fixed. She is fully fixed. So she can't have any kittens. But I really think she would have made for a good mom. Because she's very playful, very gentle, but she's also a little bit stubborn to where she knows what she wants and what she doesn't want. So I think she would have been a really good mom to kittens. But we'll never know. Unless she adopts. Wink, wink. Which I would definitely not stop her. You know, if she ever takes a kitten home, like if she ever gets out and there's a kitten and she takes it in the house, that's hers. I'm not taking that away. She just goes somewhere to the neighbors or something and steals a kitten. I would not be surprised if she tried to do that. What are you looking at, huh? What are you looking at? I feel like she would totally do that. She will 100% do that. I like how I got distracted from the other topic I was actually going to talk about, because I've also done some music stuff today, which was fun. Part of the productive stuff that I've done is I've gotten myself FL Studio, the Producers Edition, not the Lifetime Edition, because that's expensive as shit. But I've gotten myself the like a 6-month version, because that was pretty damn cheap. And I genuinely didn't want to burn that amount of money right now. Music? Hell yeah. Honestly, I still really want to do some, let's say, easygoing covers. Because I'd love to do covers, but I genuinely tried a little bit of singing practice today while cleaning up her stuff. My lungs break really fast currently, and I genuinely have trouble like breathing and all that whenever I try to sing. So, is it software? It is software. FL Studio is like one of the leading production softwares for making music. And I ended up just kind of working on mostly recreating an instrumental track for at least one of the songs I've been really wanting to cover. And it went surprisingly well. It was really fun because I couldn't sleep early, so I ended up just working on that for quite a while. Also, Amaterasu, hello, and welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the follow. Hi. If the neighbors have 9, they won't miss 1. Exactly. Why am I in pain? As if cutting fingers wasn't bad enough. Don't cut your fingers. That sounds bad. Humble Bundle will occasionally have stuff for music. Yes, but not FL Studio. FL Studio, from what I know, does not collaborate with Humble Bundle. And I don't want to go for stuff like Music Creator and all that because I don't like the software. And I used to work with Fruity Loops when I was younger. That's FL Studio, Fruity Loops. I used to work with that when I was younger. So I felt getting that software again is probably the smartest for me. And Fruity Loops in general is one of the most... Oh, it is a very versatile. I don't know if it is one of the most versatile. But it is an extremely versatile software that has a lifetime license. And it is, in consideration to other softwares of a similar scale, really cheap. I say really cheap, but the most expensive version with like plugins and all that still costs 500 something. Unless you go on Black Friday, where it costs like 300 something, which I am kind of considering getting. If, and this is why I got a 6-month license, if I still actively use it by then. I can help look for instrumentals as well. Well, no, that's the good thing. I don't need to look for instrumentals. Anytime I want to cover a song, I can now make my own instrumental. Because I can still read sheet music. Kinda? I say kinda because I try to read sheet music, and honestly, it's been... I didn't have to read sheet music when I was playing guitar. right? I cannot read sheet music properly anymore. I last read it when I was playing violin, and that was like 13 years ago, so I'm kind of back to zero. Why can't houses have Black Friday sales? I know, right? Does it generate instrumentals? No. It's a full-on software where you can fully make. It doesn't automatically generate instrumentals. You could technically use a MIDI file, right? If you know a little bit about music, you can technically use a MIDI file. But I personally have done it this way. I use a sheet music for like the main melody part, and then I entirely correct it by ear. Because I've done one song already. I have literally finished an entire instrumental for one song already, but I did that while I was still in the hospital. I've kind of toyed around with the software a little bit already. So I've read the main melody, and afterwards the other instruments, it was only 2 in that case, I have just done by ear. Because I still have very good hearing and all that, audio-wise, music-wise. I can read sheet music? Hell yeah. I used to be able to, but honestly, even when I was younger, I really, really struggled to. I was always good at reading, but reading sheet music, I have no idea why. It always gave me extreme trouble. I have played a little bit of keyboard, and I've played violin for years. But whenever I would look at the notes, my brain would, I don't want to say it ended up being like slightly dyslexic, but my brain ended up taking so long to process them. Wildly guessing, might be an ADHD symptom. Because I have no idea why, but my brain always struggled to like do all the playing and at the same time look at the notes. My eyes genuinely kind of felt, I don't know, dizzy almost. Only treble clef well, bass clef, I need time. Oh. I assume clef is like the notes on the top and the bottom, right? I just used muscle memory. Yeah, it doesn't work for me. Maybe AG. Maybe. I've never understood. Even at the time, I was not horrible with the instrument itself. I will say when I played violin, I genuinely didn't do that great either. And I always struggled to like properly learn my stuff and all that. But reading was genuinely my issue. My melody, like Sanrio? What? I have no idea what that means. Used to play piano for a long time, then not for another long time, went back to it, but I don't know. Don't really want to start over from zero again. It depends on how long you've played. A lot of times instruments are like the typical saying of, I say that, but I can't play guitar all that much anymore either. No, I know 100% what you feel like. I 100% know what you feel like. Like, sheet music and all that, I'm pretty much on zero. And it's the same for guitar. I've not played for like a little bit. I still remember some of the basic chords. Did you have to look at your hands to play? That's... I mean... Yeah? Though I feel like as a guitarist, that is very normal because where else would you look? And as a violinist, also, as long as you know your notes, you tend to kind of like lay your head sideways, right? Because on a violin, you always have to lay your head sideways so the chin rests on the chin thing. I forgot. I have no idea what the parts of a violin are called in English. So you tend to kind of look... I don't know. You tend to look on your fingers every now and then. Otherwise, you have to look into the notes. I didn't look in my hands when I really had to read notes, but again, I just struggled reading them. And as a guitarist, yeah, you just kind of look at your hands. Like, where else are you going to look? Look at the people in the room? That's weird. Now, when it came to guitar, I had a lot of an easier time remembering tabs and remembering patterns and all that. I've also thought Like after I felt I wasn't doing well enough on guitar, I felt that maybe drums would have been mine, because I'm a lot better with patterns than I am with straight up notes and all that. So I really wish I would have tried out drums at some point. That would have been a really cool instrument to play as well. I don't know string instruments, but for clarinet, I never looked unless I was using a key. I normally didn't. Yeah, but with clarinet, you kind of look forward, right? You look forward anyway, so you can take a quick peek down and all that in your hands, but you usually don't. But with a violin, you lay your head sideways. Why are you fingering the music language? Well, that's very easy to say. I have played two instruments that are very finger heavy. So you have a violin where you literally have pizzicato as well, where you kind of literally just pluck the strings, so you're fingering it. And then guitar, I mean, obviously you're fingering it. That's... I have never learned fingering on a guitar, though. Now that I think about it, I have never learned that because I never learned acoustic guitar. I specifically learned electric guitar, right? So I usually played with a plectrum, and usually I played more like, I don't know. So you don't go into the full fingering. I played guitar on The Sims. Amazing. So how good is your reading of sheet music? Ha, just kidding. I have no idea if anyone uses sheet music on guitar. Because we use tabs. I actually don't know. Fingerstyle on acoustic is weird, but sounds awesome. I agree. I think my brain would never actually allow me to understand how fingerstyle on guitar works. Like, unironically, it is called fingering, right? Without haha, you do call it that. I don't think my brain would ever allow me to understand that. The left hand, yeah, you have to kind of move your fingers around for the chords, for the notes and all that, blah, blah, blah. But the right hand, you kind of just... Actually, I don't know. I'd be really curious to see if I would have been able to learn it. I have 4 guitars in my room. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 guitars and 1 ukulele. Isn't it close to piano? With playing 2 hands that do different stuff and all? Yeah? I would say, though, that guitar, even with 2 hands... This is gonna be weird, but I think... Fuck you, Reese. I think guitar with 2 hands has a lower complexity than piano. Because for piano, you tend to actually play 2 different things, right? Like, you actively play... 2 fully independent... Well, they're not entirely independent music-wise. But they can play, like, the left one plays entire bass row and all that, and the right hand plays fully the melody, etc., etc., which technically you don't do. In a guitar, I feel like it's more of a supportive... Unless you mean tapping. Or, like, I think it's called tapping. But no, if we're talking just fingering, it's like the left hand prepares and the right hand executes. Because you do tend to play the same note with both hands, right? That's what I mean. Like, the left hand sets up the note, and the right hand has to then play it on the string. But I know kind of what you could be implying, because there is also tapping, where you end up just tapping the notes instead of actually plucking, which is where you can use both hands on the actual, I think it's called the fretboard in English. And you can actually just tap on the fretboard and play the notes as they come. Which, again, one of the things I've always really admired in guitar players, but one of the things I've never gotten into that. I mean, fingerstyle, it depends on... Well, tapping is when you use both hands and kind of use that. Fingerstyle specifically usually refers to, like... I actually don't know if fingerstyle already implements tapping as well as part of the thingies. You can harmonize with guitar too. Hello, Mama. Hello, Riz. I hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. Oh my god, you were playing Elden Ring Night Rain? That is crazy. I'm playing Elden Ring Night Rain this week again on stream. Hello, Flirtatious Kitty Man. Hello, Koshi. I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Hell yeah, ready for more hype. There we go. Oh, what's that? That's what... Oh, never mind. I'll leave that. It's fine. But yeah. Honestly, if I had the time and all that, I'd love to relearn guitar as well. I've been trying to, but like I can't. I'd need to practice more daily. And yeah, you need to get calluses. I did play a little bit more when I got the other guitar, to where I actually got my calluses again. It doesn't even take that long to get calluses, to be honest. Especially not if your hands already previously had them. And especially not if you do a lot of physical work, like I do. It's pretty easy to get them back. But, yeah. At a piano? Hell yeah. Yeah, we were talking about sheet music and tabs and all that, because I've been working with FL Studio music software, and I've been struggling to read sheet music. Really need to play music again, I think. Hope I can stick to it this time. Yeah. Yeah. See, I think I have to force myself to focus on one thing. And if I want to focus on one thing, actually music production-wise, I will definitely do FL Studio. Because let's look at it this way. With FL Studio, I can actually end up making a bunch of music. Oh my god, Koshi is so well timed with the ads. Love it. Two-handed is a pain because I have no coordination properly. Yeah. I feel like with music you don't... No, you do need coordination, but it kind of comes naturally after a while. I have one below my desk. It sits on the edge of my desk. What are you talking about? Wait, what? I did a trial lesson with a new vocal coach yesterday. Hooray! How did it go? They told me some warm-ups I can do to try and help tension in my throat. Okay, funnily enough, funny that you talk about it, right? I did say I was doing vocal exercises earlier as well. The weird thing is, before I got sick, I did talk about how I actually started doing vocal exercises pretty much on a daily basis. Like whenever I went into the shower, I specifically put my phone on, and I specifically put on I think it was like a 22-minute vocal lesson. I did it like every single day, and I did feel that it was helping me improve. 22 minutes? Yeah, I was trying to find one that goes exactly 30 minutes, but 22 minutes, it's just a warm-up lesson. That is all it is. But you shower for a long time. You can do 5 to 10, fine. I'll continue this in a second, but I genuinely felt it was improving my singing and all that. Yeah, then I got sick, and I couldn't do it for a while. I literally still struggled to do it. But funnily enough, I think yesterday or 2 days ago, I was looking at vocal exercises again. And I was looking at like, oh, what to do as a beginner when you're trying to learn how to sing. What to kind of look out for, how to properly posture, etc., etc. And then I found one video where someone straight up said, oh yeah, by the way, this is literally a recording of Michael Jackson doing one of his vocal exercises. And then he literally played essentially exactly the same practice that I was doing. And then I was like, wait, yeah, no, that makes sense. But like fucking Michael Jackson, one of the best singers to ever live, straight up did those very basic exercises on a very, very routine, like on a... I don't know if he did it on a daily basis, but they specifically had a studio recording of him doing like the whole and all that stuff, right? Like all the very, very standard exercises. To where I'm like, every pro needs to warm up too. Yes, but I mentally have never thought about that people like Michael Jackson straight up did that every single day as well. And this is why, like, 22 minutes is what I have. It's a perfect time because I can take my time showering, I can do it, I can get dressed and all that. And by the time I'm dressed again, the exercise is done. So 22 minutes is an ideal time for me. But he straight up did like a half-hour exercise as well. I don't know. It was before a studio and all that. And I don't know. To me, that was such a fascinating thought that I have never thought about. That someone like him straight up did that. I don't know. To me, that is it makes sense, right? It makes sense. Stan Greta, fuck you. It makes sense, but I've never thought about it. My brain wants to do everything preferably all at once, except corporate jobs, because of course, 100% agree. That's me as well. That is me as well. Hate using my voice on audios. Absolutely same. I can't listen to myself. I've recorded ASMR that I still haven't edited to this day because I struggle to listen to myself. It doesn't even sound horrible. I just struggle to listen to myself. I need to find an editor for that shit. Someone that actually wants to sit through my ASMR, yeah. Show off for a long time, but stinks so bad. No, as I said, the 22 minutes includes a little, like, less than 5 minutes of getting dressed too. Plus, our shower takes really long to get warm, so 22 minutes is fine. I have to wait for like 5 minutes at first and then dress as well. So usually it's like 10 minutes active showering time, I guess. What's nice with your muscles, they remember even if out of practice. Yes and no. I feel like my muscles have really... Okay, in my case, it might be because of the medicine, etc., etc. But my voice has genuinely suffered heavily, right? Because I had a lung infection and all that. I have physically gotten destroyed again to where I feel like all my progress from before is kind of gone. What tone are you? Soprano, monotone? I have zero idea. I genuinely do not know. I don't trust any of those phone apps where they go like, "Oh, you're a bass, you're a tenor, you're this and that." Yeah. I don't know. I've no idea. I'm a monotone. I don't know. Monotone just means you don't have a big range, doesn't it? I have no idea. To be fair, soprano and tenor and all that, they do imply the range that you have, from what I remember. Tenor is higher male, bass is lower tone. I assume I'm in the lower register. I also, this is my own just wild opinion. I also think if I got enough practice, I would have a really good range. Because I used to be really good at higher voices as well. I know I did one of those audio thingies once, and I did have multiple octaves that I could reach. But again, I don't trust them. Because I think I could have a decent range, but at the same time, just doing your highest note and your lowest note, I don't feel that's good reference. But think of the hydrate. I was gonna say, were you singing from your throat or lower abs? I am trying to do belly, but I will say I still struggle. Because I know you get a fuller voice if you actually sing from your belly voice. Or your abs in that case. Opening up your throat and all that is like the kind of exercise you really need to get into, but I just haven't really. I have no idea if I do that or not. This is one of the reasons I'd really love to get a proper teacher. I don't know, it's really hard to tell by yourself if you're doing it right or not. So hi Aladdin, hello, and welcome on in. I got fuck all range. Hooray! It depends on how you make your higher voices. Squeezing your throat? Don't. Yeah. I think it's called a head voice or whatever. One of the exercises I was given is to force your abs. So Baku, hello, and welcome on in. Thank you so much for the follow-up. You're doing well. Hi. Force your abs. I don't know. Some of the exercises I've seen is to like lay down on your back with your head slightly lifted, and I can't even remember what to do after because I didn't like that exercise particularly. But there have been quite a few exercises where falsetto, yeah, falsetto head voice. There's resonance in your skull. Yeah. I know people tend to, beginners like me. Also, Velvet Thorn, sorry, I almost forgot. Hello and hello, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the follow-up. You're doing well. Hi. No, but I was going to say falsetto is also something that beginners tend to end up going into accidentally a lot, right? When singing higher voices. At least that's what I heard in the vocal exercises that I've been listening to. That you have to, as a beginner, force yourself to not go into falsetto for as long as possible, and try to stay more in your belly, in your speaking, singing voice. Because I think a forced falsetto sounds really horrible. Like, you can use it, yes, but I think in the beginning you have to properly practice how to do the normal and all that. Do warm-ups with your tongue stuck out. As you go higher, do not move your tongue. It'll forcefully engage your abs. That sounds kind of like the opposite of what I've heard. Because one of the things that I've been looking into is like opening up the throat and all that, to where they were always saying your tongue needs to be as relaxed as possible. And I feel like sticking it out does the opposite. I'll be honest with you, V. I could fall asleep to your voice. Oh my god. I should really get into doing my ASMR content, I guess. Rawr. Man, I should really edit it. I've made like a recording for a short 5-minute ASMR, which I was gonna put on YouTube or something. It was just like a practice thing, right? It was a very, very basic script, in my opinion. I recorded it and all. It is nearly done. I shouted your voice just to let me sleep, and you go, wee, wee, wee. I will record one just for you, Reese. That is like a 10-hour loop of just going, wee, wee, wee. You can sleep to that. Your tongue goes down to your throat. Yes, I know. That exercise, you're literally getting it down and out of the way. It also forces it, so your tongue can't help compensate to hit notes. Okay. I'll do all my stuff like this from now on. Aw, I forgot I can't go cross-eyed in my model. I was gonna do an eye-gow face, but I can't do that with my model. My model doesn't track eyes independently, which is probably good, because it would look derpy. I can cross my eyes whenever I want to, but it doesn't work with the model. Should I just make it as well and just be making fart noises or something? Oh, so your regular noises. Sure. Do it. Fart is Scott. Oh my lord. It works. Trust me. Trust. Can you imagine me making a sleep ASMR and it's just Scottish ranting? The thing is, overall, in general, let's say not ranting in particular, but I think your voice would, if you were really interested in that, it would actually work for ASMR as well. Because I know you specifically said you don't think the Scottish... Okay, I think you specifically said the Scottish accent isn't sexy, because I think we had that discussion in some voice chat we were in, talking about different accents and all that, because a lot of people find accents attractive. But I think it would work as well for ASMR. Reese voice has a nice voice. Yeah, Reese has a nice and low voice in general. Thank God you can't do an eye-gow face. I literally have... This is a toggle that was literally named Ahegao. Which, personally to me, it's not an Ahegao, but okay. But V, you'd probably be closer to bass. Yeah, especially because when I've been trying to learn to sing, I've particularly tried to learn to sing in lower voices. Like, I've particularly been trying to get my voice as low as I can. Some of the songs that I do use when my voice is somewhat warmed up is Woodkid. And they are very much in the lower register. And they are very much not, like, going into too high either, but, like, Woodkid is very, very nice. Probably most comfortable in your chest? Absolutely. I don't think it's a sexy accent. You're getting a bomb tonight, lass! Brother, you think it's not a sexy accent, but then look at the biggest sex icon in animation. Shrek. It's cursed as fuck. I don't know what you mean. I've seen worse. Yeah, this is nothing. If anything, it's more of a rebellious child face. What are you sussing at? Are you saying that Shrek is not a sex icon? No! Why? What am I being steppied for? I've done nothing wrong. Yeah? Well. SMH my head. Thank you, Elsie. No, thank you, Elsie. Crime, Elsie. Bad, Elsie. Bad. American accents are sexy, right? Copium. I think the American accent, like, overall, the American accent is nice. It's a very generalized thing to say, considering that I do know there is a few that, I don't know, are not the sexiest or like the nicest. I am specifically thinking about accents like Minnesota right now, to where I'm like, I don't know if I'd want to listen to Minnesota ASMR. Do I have a nice accent? Yeah, you have a nice accent. Texan accent? I actually think, ironically enough, Texan accent would make for great vocal work in general. I like the Texan accent. I don't know, it has a twang to it and all that. It sounds really fun. You got stepped on for existing? I do. Minnesota? Yeah. Minnesota is close to like the Canadian accent as well. Well, not quite. I don't mind the Canadian accent either. Canadian has a very nice one. But I personally don't enjoy the Minnesota accent too much. Which is ironic, because I've said before, if I ever were to move into America, I think Minnesota would be one of the states I'd really like, because it is so snowy. I don't know what Canadians sound like. XQC. I'm joking. I have no idea what his accent is. Look, they give it the Lurky's Koshi. At least you're not British? What the fuck do you mean? British accents are majority-wise really nice. Gonna do Rocket League while watching? Hell yeah, enjoy your Rocket League. I need a hillbilly accent to try and be sexy. I can't stop wheezing from it. This is also why I'm saying, like, yeah, American accent is a very weird generalization, because there is so many different ones. Michigan may be good, but it depends on if you want stable weather. I want snow. It was snowy where I grew up, but you'd hate it? Oh, okay, I see. I see. Thing is, I've also thought that California would be nice to move to, but at the same time... Fun fact, I actually did have plans to move to California a few years ago. Yeah. People there are bigots. Oh, that's fair. Fuck California, dirty ass air. Yeah, that is very fair. The one reason I didn't like it was also that the heat. California is very much known for very sunny weather and all that. Like, it genuinely constantly was hot. Good, you didn't then? Yeah. I don't think I'll tell the full story on that, but let's just say there was a person that... essentially, they were kind of inviting me to stay there. Yeah. To where I was like, you know what? That actually sounds really fun. I want to move continents. Good luck with that. Thonk. Big thonk. It's humid too. Yeah. I think weather-wise, I don't know if I'd survive California. Can I move to Europe? Do it. I want to point out very quickly as well, this was years ago. Like, years ago. It was well before a certain orange man has taken his first presidency. Just before people are wondering why I'd want to move there. It was before all of that. Scotland has hilarious weather. This morning it was pretty much a storm, then hail, lightning, thunder, and then sunny as heck for hours. Now it's raining again for me. Yeah, I think island weather in general is messy sometimes. And Scotland, Ireland, England, and all that, you know, they're all, no matter where you are, you're always kind of close to the coast. So you always have very messy weather. Need to renew my passport? Do it. My home state will have a blizzard on Monday, tornado warning Wednesday, sunny warm weather by Friday. Yeah, in Germany we have sun and sometimes rain. We haven't even had that much rain this year. Like, genuinely, to the point when I was talking with my mom about the weather, she was like, oh, I really hope it rains again, because, like, it's almost June and it hasn't rained in, like, a month. I don't know. We kind of have no weather currently. It's just slightly warm. I want more rain. Same, honestly. I want more rain so it doesn't get too warm. I hate warm. It rained in the UK a few days ago. That is a good joke, Cell. I would be surprised if it hasn't rained in the UK for a single day. The UK is known to just constantly have rain. Like, summer in the UK is when the clouds open up for a few minutes and let the sun through. I hate all temperature. Fair. Warm is hard here because I need to hook up AC soon. Yeah, I've been looking into that. It rained where I am yesterday. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Yeah. I had a blanket yesterday because it was cold. Also fair. I've been looking into getting an AC, but I think it's too pricey, especially considering that there'll be... It is June now. It is June now, right? Yeah, it's June now. So I think the next coming 2 months might actually be really hot for me, or like warm at least. Especially while streaming. But do I want to waste that much money for an AC? What's the range you normally see for an AC? You don't, because you don't buy ACs here. We just suffer. We don't buy ACs. We literally just suffer through. That's why you print one? You can't. Sadly, you cannot. Me inside me, heater blanket blasting. That's very fair. Very hot. ACs in Scotland is non-existent outside of stores and offices. Exactly. I've said this before as well. Even hospitals, you usually do not have ACs outside of the surgery areas as well as the intensive care areas. So yeah, if you're in a hospital during a heat wave, good luck. You're gonna get fucked. Horribly. I am so glad I didn't have my therapy during summer. Also, I have to get back to work, Mr. V. Alright, LC, good luck with work. But thank you so much for coming by. Bye, Mr. V. Bye, LC. Bye-bye. Bye. Hot weather is horrible. Coldish weather is amazing. It's easier to warm up than to cool down in these houses. 100%. 100%. I just hate warm water. Water? Warm weather. Especially right now, because my PC always blasts heat anyways when I'm streaming, because it's very intensive on the PC. So I would much rather have a freezing cold house and then have the warm air blast to me than already a warm house and just get melted by my PC. I could... See, instead of an AC, I think instead of an AC, what I should do is kind of seal off my PC with a ventilation system that just immediately blasts the air outside. Which is not even too hard to do, right? It is really not that hard to do. Especially with the desk that I have. I could close off the sides and have like a one of those AC tubes just go into the side with 1 or 2 fans blasting out air. I just need to make sure that the amount of air that gets taken out is enough to where it actually cools the PC. And then you have like a little bit of a opening on the other side so cold air can come back inside. I should really consider that. That is not a dumb idea. The way that I've... Honestly, that might help a lot. Huh. Lovey, hi, Porrick. Hello, hello. I hope you're doing well. Hey, hey. Welcome on in. Don't mind me, my brain was just working on something. Getting cake, even though I had well over 150 grams of sugar for 3 days and my body's still tweaking. Jesus Christ, that's Jesus Christ. I can't even talk. I've been needing some sugar as well. I've been feeling a little bit weakish. So I've been drinking stuff like Fanta and all that as well. How are you doing? Honestly, overall, I'm doing pretty damn good currently. I've had a productive day. I'm in a good mood. I am very much doing well. How you doing? How you doing? Thank you for that. Pet. Pet. Nice. Hell yeah. I was about to switch over to Oblivion as well, because we are playing Oblivion today, and I've been yapping for almost an hour, which is fine, but I really want to finish up the Mages Guild as quickly as we can, and then I want to finally get into the main story, because we haven't done main story yet. I will skip the Fighters Guild for now. That's, I think, the only major guild we haven't touched yet. But I just want to get into the main story, because we've been playing Oblivion for quite a while now. So we'll try to get the ARCHMAGE title today. And after that, we're straight up gonna push for main story. I've been having a lot of fun with Oblivion, but I think it's pretty much getting time to where I should get to a new game soon. Actually, get 1 liter of apple juice, a bunch of dried apricots, a granola bar that had over 28 grams on Saturday. Still kept doing on Saturday and Monday, Sunday and Monday. Lots of sugar. That's fair. I've been mostly staying away from sugar. Okay, at least that makes me feel less bad, because I know outside of like drinking a glass of Fanta or two, I've also grabbed a little bit of actual wine gum, which is straight up sugar as well, but not that much. People are fussing over me now having apple crumble, full on panicking, so I'm having apple crumble tomorrow. Isn't apple crumble like kind of like apple pie? Also, hi Alice. Balls, I agree. Apple crumble. What is apple crumble? Don't they have wine in them? No, they don't. It's just, I don't know what the actual name is. It's not original wine gums, it's like Haribo. Like apple pie? Isn't it literally crumbled cake and then cooked apples? You offend me? That is literally a reverse apple pie. How can I offend you with that? It's the same ingredients. I'm looking at it right now. That's cooked apple and like crumbles on top. Turn it around, you have an apple pie. It's even baked in a pie dish. It's a crumble and it's warm and delicious. So it's an apple pie, but turned upside down. I'll turn you around. So it's pie, yeah. Yeah, pie is literally warm and, well, I wouldn't say delicious because I hate cooked apples. I must sleep to you, V-Boyo. Please scream. I'm gonna cream myself. I mean, scream. Yeah. Yeah, I've never had apple crumble either, and I wouldn't want it either. I really hate the texture of cooked apple. I despise it. It is horrible to me. I can't stand it. We can get you a cream pie. Hooray! Actually, I don't think I like cream pies. I don't think I'd ever eat one. Doesn't sound great to me. All right, let me switch the category. Oblivion Remastered. I like how I'm typing in Oblivion and it doesn't even suggest Remastered anymore. Hello? Have people just stopped playing it? I guess. It's like canned pineapple, though. I hate pineapple. That does not... That genuinely just doesn't help. No, pineapple is horrible. I don't care. Pineapple is disgusting. What are you looking at? It's horrible. It is sour. It is weirdly sweet. It has a like spiky texture. Also, Anchor likes, hello, and welcome on in. Thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. V hates too many fruits. How are you fruity if you don't like fruits, V? I like a lot of fruits. I don't like pineapple, and I don't like cooked fruits. There's a big difference. I don't like the texture. Sour if it's expired. Or not 100% perfectly grown. It's never sour though, yeah? That is a lie. That is a lie. Pineapples tend to be sour as well when they're not fully ripe. Pineapple is supposed to be sweet. If it's not 100% ripe at the time that you eat it, it's sour. Sour pineapple is a thing, and I enjoy the sour because I love sour. That's very fair. Also, hi, Max. Hello, hello. Welcome on in. What the fuck, you eating it before ripeness? No, that's the thing. I don't fucking eat it. I don't like it. Why would I eat something that I don't like? That's like one of the few fruits that I really don't like. I don't like it here with you, V. You know why? Because I love being here with you. Ah. No, I don't like you, babe. I love you. Oh. He's a bitch. How dare. How absolutely dare you. Beep, boop, boop. Why did you sound like Joe from Family Guy there? Did I? What did I even say? Hey, babe. What does Joe sound like again? Joe does sound like the Your Mama guy, doesn't he? Yeah. Thanks for the spitties. You're very welcome. I hate you now. That is A-okay by me. Don't try and argue with V over food. You won't get anywhere. I have my things that I like. I have my things that I don't like. And that's that. Okay? Okay. Oh, I forgot I muted the game. I was like, why is the game not playing any sound right now? It's because I muted it. You sound autistic, not gonna lie, man. Yeah, fuck me for having things that I don't like. How dare. He seems like the type to like lasagna and hate Mondays. I am. How did you know? I think we're having lasagna tomorrow. Oh, yeah, as you may or may not have been able to tell, I think I spent like 6 hours doing something off stream. I didn't even grab money or anything. But after we discovered last time on how to actually get levels in casting and all that, and it took us forever to actually do, I may or may not have actually spent some time doing alteration to 100, restoration to 100, destruction to 100. I didn't do illusion fully, but it's at 64. I didn't start conjuration, and I didn't do mysticism because it took forever. Are you still a god, V? I am a god. I am very much a god. We are the mad god. Do I even have a good distraction spell now that I think about it? On target out of the destruction. I have no idea if you have destruction spells. That is a boring life. I don't care. Only I have to like it. You don't have to like it. Drain skill, destruction. Superior wounds. Oh, that might actually be funny. Drain health, 50 points. Thank you for the prostate check. EV, guess what I can do? Look, look, I'm looking. I like how I said I'm looking and I immediately looked away. What am I looking at? I want to see if I can... I should be able to fully use this. It doesn't even cost too much. Seductive charm. The smoochies? Oh my god. Were you looking for which specific emote to use? Hooray. There we go, we have a suck spell now. I could make a nice spell right now, but again, I didn't get money. I was copying. Oh, I see. I see. I see. That's very fair. That doth taketh a while. Copy ape strong. Copy pasting. I'm gonna lay down because I realized we have level ups as well. I got a lot of level ups. I think we were 25 last time I played. So we may or may not have gotten a few things. I don't know if I have more than one level up. No. No, we don't have more than one level up. But fantastic. Yeah, we're a little bit stronger in magic now. I can actually use spells, which is fun, I guess. Oh my god, V. Oh my god, Alice. Oh my god, what? Oh my god, what is happening? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I watched a video of Elon Musk's Elden Ring build. So did I. From what I know, that is an older video. Because from what I know, that happened a long time ago. Right? Because it was base game Elden Ring. It was so funny. I like how it took her like 5 seconds to point out how shit his build was. But then again, I think it's not a secret that he is a fake gamer. He thinks he's good. But he also doesn't understand what the fuck he's doing. I think that is not much of a secret. Pretty big cheater. It's just, I don't know. I have no idea why you go out bragging to have like the best build and then anyone that understands what you're doing is like, no, that's barely a build to begin with. And then bro struggles with anything.
Good
really.
to see you.
The legions patrol the roads, and they've always been sufficient. I can't imagine we'll
Breakdown of
ever
the
be
Diablo
at war with
thing
the
was awesome. I don't think I've ever
provinces.
seen
Not
the
in my
Diablo
lifetime.
thing.
Oh,
Oh, we're allowed upstairs now. We weren't upstairs. We weren't allowed upstairs
welcome.
last time.
If you wish to talk, it is really no trouble at all.
Where am I supposed
No
to
wonder
talk to?
Narina Carvane is so cranky.
Wait, is that the Archmage?
If you had to live year-round in a cold, drafty soot, greetings. It is
Hannibal?
high time that we met face to face, don't you think?
I think that's the
Raminus has
Archmage?
told me good things about you. You have advanced quickly and show great promise. I now intend to put your talents to a more direct test. I have a difficult task that you can, perhaps, assist with.
Oh, the Archmage? He got boosted to hell in that game, and when it came to actual gameplay, he didn't do as well as you would expect someone with 200 hours. Are you sure that was Diablo? Because I do know that happened with Path of Exile. Oh, he did do it with Diablo as well. Yeah, I remember.
Are you prepared?
Yes.
Very. It had. Yes.
I'm not listening too much of their yapping.
If go. Thank you. Before the since then, before make haste. Lucianus is in.
We're gonna
danger.
kind of skip through the rest of this. He looks like Palpatine if he was constipated. Very fair. Jesus, my PC is so warm. It is blasting so much warm air into the room right now. Wait, do I have a... Let me see. Does my task manager tell me how warm it is right now? I am curious to see. Oh, my GPU is at like 100%. I want to see. Sound plus warm, favorite things. I love how opening up that thing is just so fucking laggy. Oh no, yeah, my GPU is at like 100% max out. GPU temperature 28 degrees? I don't believe that. I don't believe that it's only 28 degrees, considering that it feels like 80 degrees coming out of my PC. Anyways, I'm closing that off again. Opening Task Manager lags like hell. What's Task Manager? Yes. Task Manager is dead. Last time I checked my CPU temperature on stream, it was like 80 degrees or something. So I don't believe that the GPU would be at 28, which is so unrealistic. It is so unrealistic. Last time the GPU temperature was close to 50, I think. Yeah, my PC is very good at heating during streams. How the fuck is it not shutting down? What do you mean? 80 degrees is fine. 80 degrees is fine. What are you talking about? It's funny that we've... Oh, no, I remember, because we've not started too much of the main story. Like, how do you bring it all up? Alt F4. Yeah. 100%, that's how you bring it up. Or Control Alt Delete. You have a literally grill next to your fucking leg? I do. I actually feel it on my arm because my PC is like below me and to the left. I genuinely feel it on my arm and it's like really hot. The model dying kinda. I should not have tabbed out. I think that is the problem. I tabbed out. But yeah, my model will be dying slightly during this game. That happens. I bench also 80 degrees. I mean, what? Better bet him 90 degrees. Oh, wait. I think me tabbing out again fixed the model again.
You?
That's crazy.
What are you doing here?
Touching you.
Has the council...
I don't care. We are skipping through the rest of this quest line. Ow. It is fixed? What is fixed? There we go. 80 is more bent over than 90, though. Huh? Okay. Kai, you're having a stroke. Explain to me how 80 is more than 90. Stinky, why Stomp no in stock? Because I've been stomping a lot. I don't know. Maybe you're doing math instead of math. Also, hi, Rad. Hello. Hi, Cypher. I don't know why I'm saying Rad. Hi, Cypher. Hope you're doing well. Damn, is everyone and their mother playing this game? Yes. The smaller the angle, the thinner it is? No, you're actually measuring the angle wrong. I think you expect the angle to start from the bottom, which is incorrect. When you go from the angle of a standing person, bent over by 80 degrees means instead of straight upwards, they are now looking 80 degrees forwards, which means they haven't reached the 90 degrees yet. 90 is more than 80 because a person is not folded together. I think you're mentally looking at entirely the wrong thing in your head. You said rat because it was my alias. Kai confuses me, Kai. V, yeah.
Where are you?
Oh, I forgot that you're an enemy. Where are you? Don't worry about it. I think Kai confused himself.
Major... Farewell.
I don't know if I want to question how you think a human stands. Anyways. Is my quest to just go through here? I like how I got distracted by that mental math, and now I just don't know what the hell I'm supposed to... Money! Hi, Boris. Hello, and welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. I need to help him reach the necromancers.
It's my pleasure. Please.
Yeah, can you continue, please? I don't know why you're standing still. He'll probably start moving soon. Oh! How's the Mage's Guild going? Easy fucking peasy. We are just rushing through. I am trying to just kind of finish up the... I'm looking at pictures of angles, and they are correct when they're upside down. Yes. Okay. When I turn my mouth upside down, it's correct as well. I want juice. Get juice. Or get one of those sugar-free syrups to satisfy your craving for sweet juices. That's what I do. What the fuck are you? Who are you?
You poor dear.
What?
I'm afraid you're late to the party. And I do hate to disappoint you, but Musianus is in no condition to be leaving. A grim fate indeed. I shall tell the master that you were here
Oh, perhaps I'll bring him your head? I don't think so. I don't think so. But let's see. Do you have anything nice? Gold! Oh, I don't want your dress. I don't want your clothing. What garbage do I have? What? My head? Don't worry about it. Just whenever you're in doubt and your math isn't mathing, turn it upside down and it'll work again. Yes, sir. Wee. That's not my fault, is it? That wasn't me. Just for once, it wasn't me. Okay. I know, that's why I'm talking to you. I'm innocent. What, you hit them? Because they're in my way. Oh my god, they're in the way. Save me? I can't save you from that. There's quite a few things I can do, but I cannot save you from that. I'm confusion. Oh, wait, that is my friend. Some kind of walking dead. There's nothing I can do. Can I kill him now? I'll take his meat with me. In case they want the meat, I'll just take that with me. I felt the American energy from that conversation. Save from what? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Be confused? No way. That's like an average Monday to Sunday for me to be confused. Nah, just kidding. There's literally zero reason for me to be scared of anyone right now. I am actually curious if Maroon Dagon can see me. Can he? I know he's the Daedric prince / god and all that, but like, I am straight up invisible. You were pointless. I have no idea what you were doing here. Chatting shit like I'm not even here. Chatting shit in front of you. I have self-respect. Yay. Yeah, I'ma hang you by your toes to your ceiling fan. Free amusement, right? I sadly don't have a ceiling fan. Otherwise, I'd be in. That is the only problem with your plan. 100%. Otherwise, I'd be in. But, like, I don't have a ceiling fan, so we can't, sadly. I'm sorry. Maroon's butter knife. Can it destroy bread to make toast? Yes, sir. Can it? I think a fire dagger would be better for toasting. The only thing this knife toasts is souls. V-Tootsies. Hooray! What if the ceiling fan falls on someone? Probably me, because I'd be hanging underneath. Don't worry, I install one free of charge. That is actually nice, because I've been considering getting one for my new apartment.
Your face looks grim.
The fact that you're holding this artifact, which is probably part of him, I'm a guess with. Yes, he's probably busy right now. Don't worry about it.
No, before this. No wonder.
Wait,
Before
what?
we continue, you should speak to Rap.
Oh,
Farewell.
for fuck's sake. I have to talk to Rebel. At the fact ceiling fans exist, I kind of just hate them for no reason. Oh, okay. What have ceiling fans done to you? That's kind of rude for the ceiling fans. Hello? Where's the... Wasn't... There you are.
I can help.
I hope you can help as well.
Your
Advancement.
role within the guild becomes ever
Hooray.
more essential. You have now attained the rank of Warlock and are freely able to access the...
We're a warlock! Let's go! I'm gonna throw you like a javelin? Fuck yeah. I have an immense paranoia and I fear they will follow me.
There is an urgent...
It's even funnier when they spin so fast. You think they're just gonna explode off.
Before this instance,
Okay, I'm not listening to any of this.
Please. Count Hasseldor awaits your arrival.
Okay, some count awaits me. We only have to skip through like 8 quests. I don't even know where the council chamber is. All the way at the top, maybe. Okay, scientist. Oh, there we go. Is it Skingrad again? My favorite count. How does this work again, by the way? If you get a Daedra artifact, do you owe your soul to them, right? So you have multiple? Do you rest a small piece of your paper or I don't think you owe your soul to them. I don't believe that is it at all. Because essentially what they give you, the Daedric artifacts, because you have done them a service. Right? All the Daedric artifacts you get is because you have done them, like, for example, the skeleton key. We got that because we stole some stuff back from the... Was it the Night Mother? I don't know who it was. But essentially we stole some stuff back for them. Oh. This might be a risky place to do jumpies. Kingraf, Godric. They have their own realms that they follow and up... Their followers end up in their realms. Do I count as one of their followers, though? Just for doing... They never said you're now one of my followers. I have never devoted myself to them. At least not canonically in the story. So I think this is less of a... I'm selling my soul for these artifacts and more of a... I am selling my skills for these artifacts. I'll do my laundry and you'll get to know. Here is a knife that destroys. Lul. It's even better because this knife we didn't even do a service for Maroon Dagon for, right? We literally just yoinked the knife. We took a challenge on and then we yoinked the knife. I have to wait for... Hey, night? Tate? What do we have to wait for? He's a vampire. Daytime? Nighttime? I mean, it is nighttime, but he's not out right now. But he doesn't come out at nighttime either, I think. I'm gonna wait 1 hour. Sometimes he pops up if you just wait in his castle. Nope. Alright, we'll wait until morning, I guess. When are we getting left ear cam? Never.
Welcome, Guildmage.
I don't know if you even
Meet
know
again.
that gripper cam
Although
used to be
I
a
fear
thing.
There is a...
Like, I literally had a foot cam.
The cavern is this.
When did it come back last? For I think for my last Donathon it came back. Stab them, stab them, stab them. Foot cam? Fuck yeah. It was even worse because I think... Yeah, it was a lot worse because during the Donathon I also got toe socks.
I shall await your return.
So I did the full... I did a 24-hour stream with the foot cam enabled while wearing toe socks the entire time. And I really hated those toe socks. They were disgusting. They were the worst part about that stream. I mean, I was wearing a maid outfit as well, but we don't worry about that. The feet cam only came out when VS a level 10 hype train. Exactly. The toe socks, they were the worst. The maid... What? Don't worry about it. I didn't mind the maid dress, though. The fucking toe socks were so bad. Hey, yo. Yeah. I know, right? Toe socks. That's crazy. That's what you're AOing at. I know. It's nothing else. Couldn't be anything else. Could not be anything else. I want to punch him. I could punch him. Like, who's gonna stop me? It's like casually in a maid outfit anyways. It was way too small. It was too small. But yeah. My Sims decided to woohoo in a dumpster. Hooray? Question mark? Damn you, buff. No, I think it was because I ended up ordering... I think it was Japanese sizes and I didn't know that. Ooh, dear. Do I take that? I'll yoink that for now. That looks fun. Glass clothing. Okay. Why am I taking this? Arrow of the Sunlight. I should take that. Why isn't vampire
Farewell.
carrying sunlight arrows? What the fuck?
Must have been the wind.
It was the wind, trust me. So hi Magnus, hello and welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Hi. We don't need that. How are you doing, bro side? And I am doing fan-fucking-tastic. We are rushing into becoming an ARCHMAGE. So yeah. Let me feed my twunk fantasy. Okay. I mean, I do have broad shoulders. Yeah. Short sort of winter. That is a lot of money. We don't care about the money too much right now, even though we are pretty broke. Maybe I should take some stuff with me. No, I think if we do money, I'll do that off stream. It takes forever. Yo, he said the line. Must have been the wind. A friend asked me if I want peach and raspberry lemonade. I said, I'm good, I have water. A line I never said I'd say, but I did. That is crazy. It would have been even funnier if they asked you for, like, taking the lemonade and then they just brought, like, a, what do you say? Lemon, I think lemon and peach monster or something. And called that lemonade. Let's go. I love you, man. You're so precious to me. I'm precious little baby.
Seriously? Should you need...
It's the way that they chose to do it.
Must have been the wind.
They are dirty doing it because it was literally in a fucking dumpster. Amazing. Beautiful. 10 out of 10 would do it in a dumpster again. Your baby is precious. Yeah. Very precious. It doesn't help that I said I was doing like a little bit of singing earlier and my lungs have been itching ever since. I feel like I have absolute smoker lungs currently. Choke harder. Hi Ray, hello and welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I've literally been having a cough because I was singing the slightest bit. Mike Wazowski. You late again, Mike Wazowski. I should do an ASMR stream as that. I don't even know what her name is. The slug from Monsters Inc. I love her voice. She is so iconic. Honestly, queen. Baby slay. She's amazing. Best character, 10 out of 10. Screw Sullivan, screw Mike Wazowski. The slug is slaying. Is that true? I don't know why. She was always my spirit animal out of all the monsters in there. The secretary lady is a champ. Secretary lady, she's literally an undercover agent. That's why I love her so much. Like, people think she's just some weird secretary and all that, but then she comes in being some officer, secret agent and all that, working for the government, and it's like, what? Doing good? Are you winning? We are absolutely winning. Don't spoil them. The movie is like 15 years old. What do you mean don't spoil them? Actually, it's older than that, isn't it? ASMR stream in actually was. Oh, let's do a really romantic. I should do a boyfriend experience stream in this voice. So, like, actually, shall we go to McDonald's? Because, like, I can't really afford to go to a more expensive restaurant. So, I'll actually take you to something cheaper, you know? It's. Also, please don't order anything off menu. Just like buy a single menu, please. Otherwise, it's gonna get too expensive. And only a small drink. Only a small drink, cause like a big drink is too expensive, honey. That's okay. Right, a small drink. Yeah. And no nuggets. Nuggets have gone up in price recently. We can't really afford to buy nuggets currently. Yeah. Stop it. Yeah, I'm gonna plan a full boyfriend experience with that. Yeah. Next April Fool's, kids, I'm taking you on a boyfriend experience. What am I looking for? Why am I breaking into a tavern? And why is he failing at breaking into a tavern? McDonald's ass, though. Oh, Rantan. Yeah. I've eaten more McDonald's this year than I have in like all the years before. Only because it's been a really safe food to eat after hospital. feed them the dust at the top of the fridge, bro. Fantastic. Where's the exit? Is this the exit? Yeah. Mechas isn't that bad. It's not the worst, but it's not great food either. But the one thing that it is safe, because they always cook the meat to absolute death.
Oh, forget it.
Yes,
You
that's
have
right.
my assurance that if you
I do have a house here. So how is that a lie?
And what? Well, if they're gone, damned.
Oh. I don't see the point of me telling people that I've slain the thing. A melted tire would be nicer? No, that's not true. It's like, okay. The one thing that I will say about mechas is that the nuggets are entirely overrated. I tried them and they were like, meh. Like, eh. I've made my own chicken nuggets at home and they were actually good. And then you have like, I'll take. They are so overrated. They're not even that great. They are just
What's this about?
Marie Pallier
barely
seems
seasoned
very
chicken meat.
happy working at the chat. You have completed your...
I'll inform him. Hooray. I love how the other dude that was working for him is actually dead now. Because we killed him in this, sorry. The nuggets aren't the best, you're right. Yeah, no, I've literally... The first time I've had chicken nuggets is because I made them myself. And they were actually nice. Like, they were actually nicely seasoned and all that. And pan-fried instead of deep-fat fried. They were actually really nice. But in comparison, the McDonald's ones were kind of bland as fuck. I know a lot of people like them, but they are just... The sauce, which you can make by putting together ketchup, mayo, and mustard. Huzzah!
The Count is on his...
I waited an hour. What do you mean? And if you make your own nuggets, it's gonna be way better. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Oh, there you are.
Work
Ah!
is complete. Now we can discuss the
He looks like an
information I have
angry
for you.
child. Hey, you got games on your phone?
The cavern is silent.
It's not even hard either. No, it's really
really
easy.
See,
And they taste a
Even
billion times
Brad-
better.
he's a
I wish the nuggies were a
You
bit
more-
crispier. That would probably help as well.
return to your guild.
I also wish they had at least a little bit of seasoning. You're a murderer? A serial murderer, even. I eat cereal every single morning. And I destroy it. Whenever I see cereal, I destroy it. You desperately trying to get Apollo Eagle on my Animal Crossing island? Yes. Isn't it just cornflakes on the nuggies? No, it's... I know I used panko, I think. I don't think it's corn... I think if it were cornflakes on McDonald's, it would be crunchier. Because from what I know, whenever you do breading and you use cornflakes, it tends to have a more crunchy texture than panko bread, for example. My sim has trash in his inventory. Yeah, he was doing it in the trash can earlier, and now it's stuck in his ass crack. You know, just literally talking about burgers, he literally just has some old McDonald's burger wrapping stuck between his cheeks. Delicious.
What news from before the since then?
Because like the crunch would make sense.
Is that I shall
Yeah, but McDonald's ones aren't crunchy. Oh, I don't want to steal stuff. Oh, I want to talk to you. What?
my attention is focused on the council right now.
Oh, you need more time? Okay, fine. We'll go downstairs. I'll
Well
talk to him
met.
quickly, because I might have advancements again. I
You
don't.
do not yet. Your task. Your task. Bye.
Okay. It's been way too long since I've been to Macca's. You may be right. They're literally just soft. They're just soft chicken meat and soft breading that has barely any seasoning on it. I should have tried the spicy ones, maybe. I hate the McDonald's lettuce. Yes, it's always wilted or some kind of ugly or
Hello,
slimy,
Master
never
Wizard.
crispy fresh.
Hi there.
What's new with you?
They say syndicates of wizards have.
I would actually say anytime I have it here, it is usually fairly fresh and crispy. But I don't like it because it's literally just green lettuce. It's flavorless shit. I would have rather they just fucked them the Your Sims are just out of control. That is all that's happening. That is all that's happening. Oh, I did the bad thing of tabbing out again. I'm not broken though. I'm not broken. Are you finished yet?
My
Can we
attention
tell?
is focused.
Oh, shut up! I bet your lettuce is better than London lettuce. I would 100% agree. I am pretty certain. I've had it before to where they were slightly brownish, yes, but I've never had like properly wilted lettuce. Usually they are fairly crunchy. 2-1 Ronald McDonald and Burger King fucked in a fridge. Oh. The spicy ones weren't even spicy. It's just the sauce. The sauce. You get the sauce.
The council is in the King of Worms. All I
Okay.
while find
I don't care. I actually do not care.
it's
Shut
come
up.
see me when you've spoken to
Shut.
Dean.
I'll never see you. Isn't England just bad at food? The good foods in England isn't even theirs. Yeah, we've talked about that before. A lot of English cuisine is, you know, yoinked. Oh well. We don't talk about that. They are such good. Wow. I would say though there is some traditional English cuisines that might not be bad. I don't know if I'd like a meat pie and all that, because those are very traditional English. I've never tried those. And I mean, they have sausage for breakfast. Oh, I arrived in Bruma Mage's Guild. It appears to have been attacked. I should look for survivors. Fire! Fire! There's spoopy ghosts here. I actually wonder what would have happened if I entered this place before the attack. Would it have been on fire as well? You're a meat pie. How dare you? Ooh, dead body! I found Volanaro. Oh, I think we actually were in this guild before it burned down. I remember. Weren't these the people that were doing pranks? Ghosts! A ghost! This is the place we were in. Oh my god. This is where the cat was invisible. And I had to search for him for 15 years. A roast? Exactly. This is the same room they were in, I think. Is ghast actually a thing? Yes, what does it mean? What do you mean, what does it mean? A ghast is a ghast. Spooky ghost. Spoopy. What was that? That was weird. That was suspicious. Is it just another name for ghost? I think so. Like a ghastly creature is the oldish way of saying a ghost-like creature. Ghastly is when someone is like spectral and spooky and all that. It's also a word used in a lot of older books where they're describing essentially the appearance of someone that is a ghost.
Trevor here, a visitor. I'm afraid
I see
you've
the
missed
cat.
the party. The guest of honor has already left. You won't be
They
leaving
keep
though.
saying that.
I'll see to.
You and what army? Shut up. I love that the cat is still around. Look, the cat is here to help.
Are they gone? I was too afraid. I just couldn't move. I could hear the screaming, but I just couldn't move.
Scaredy cat.
Kill them all. Just slaughter them.
That ghost looks more
saw his
appeasing than
face.
most McDonald's
I saw the
lettuce.
King of
Very
Worms.
fair. It also has a more natural color.
I couldn't really think. There's not. Archmage. He might. I'll go.
Okay.
It's not safe here. Leave it.
Dead body.
But he comes back.
Before who comes back? If he came back, I could fuck him up right now. Maybe what? Oh, fuck. Run, meow, meow, run. Whoopsh. Lazy cat. Does SG work? Oh yeah, he should. I hope he does, because last I tried, he works fully again. But you never know. Okay, I'm gonna quick save, because the game just stuttered heavily there. Maybe now my GPU is getting a little bit warm. Let me sit a little more comfortably. Okay, okay. I hope the baby works. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna cry. True. Delicious ghost lettuce. Ghastly lettuce.
Any word from...
Yes, I burned it
He
down.
was the only
Well, I
one
did.
left?
Guess
This is
who's
worse
back?
than I thought. From
Back
what he's...
again. Shady's back. Tell a friend. Why is he not working?
POG Online Poggers.
Huh? I don't understand. I literally tested his AI and everything. It worked. It worked. It worked. What do you mean you don't work? It worked last time. I tried it like 3 days ago, I think. It worked entirely fine. Okay. I am pissed now. It's because you're stinky. How dare you? Don't tell people. Gasp. Enemy to the lurk. SG just wants a vacation? No! No, he had a vacation. No! He had a long vacation when I was sick. I think this is the new key. Let's see.
Kaibyo says, test. Hello, Kaibyo. Everything seems to be working well. Is there anything specific you'd like to test or try out? Let's keep the positive vibes flowing and have a great time together on the stream.
Master of Rage Bait. First of all, it'll refund yours. Second of all, let me do one quick check. Put the baby back in the mines. Let me do one quick check. Redeem. It's right there. It's right there. Ask SG anything. Yeah, I'll just re-ask it the question. There we go. I have no idea. Maybe it works on the next one. I did do one slight adjustment.
Says, SG, do you love your father?
he not answering again?
I'm grateful for V as my mentor and guardian. V guides me with care and kindness. It's a bond filled with respect and admiration. Let's continue to spread happiness together.
There's a little bit of disappointment in that bond. Let's just say it that way. I thought he was just silent. So did I. I thought he died again. I thought I just made sure that he works just for him to immediately die again. If I wish to learn more about alchemy. What is this? Is not my quest. What am I doing? Think your AI forgot you stink, gasp.
Before we continue, you should...
Oh, I have to talk about the advancements. Okay. I'm Daddy Zeller. Hi, Daddy. Nice shitties, Alice.
Good
Beautiful
day.
shitties.
True. Good day.
I'm a wizard. You are stinky.
At the
What
worst,
the
of course,
fuck?
other than next...
Don't care.
While I help...
Don't care. Don't care.
It would please. Farewell.
What the fuck? Why was that toot so blurred? What do you mean? Oh, there's two quests now. We have the amulet and we have the helm. Chad is going off the deep end. Chad is going off the stinky end. That is what Chad is doing. Going off the massively stinky end. I actually wondered. Nyamia is still... Oh my god, she's asleep on the bed now. I like how... I think it was getting too warm for her in the cave because of my PC. So she decided to lay on my bed instead. I have never seen her get up just to change sleeping places in my room. Ah, thank you for the hydrate also. Thank you, Reese. And thank you for the stretchies. Oh. Edgy horse, edgy horse, edgy horse. Oh yeah. So. Sis, you skunky boy, what the fuck? I'm not a skunk. Can you do the laugh emote you usually use? Huh? Oh dear. I'm laggy again. Wait, let me tab out for a second. Does that fix it? No. Game is slightly laggy. The stickiness did it? What the fuck? You could pass as a skunk? How dare? How dare you? How the fuck? Okay, is that like a higher tier sub? It might be. I think there is only 2 emotes that are locked behind a higher tier sub. And there is a few that are locked behind bits. Because you do get emote slots specifically for bit rewards. So it might be that. If you click on the emote, it will tell you exactly where it's from. Also, hi Meepo! Hello, hello, I hope you're doing well. No, the laughing one is actually a bit reward. That's where it's from. 50,000 bits. Jesus Christ, Zeller. I don't even think that's the highest emote you have either. But no, if you click on an emote, you can always tell exactly what kind of reward it is. Yeah. Jesus Christ, Zeller. Jesus Christ, Zeller. It's Jesus Christ. Headless zombies, so no head. How you doing, Mob Shop? Hi, hi. Doom Dark Ages, of course. Ah, what a nerd. That's like half the bits? Yeah, from what I remember, you had more than twice that. Bye, bitch. I don't even know why I'm picking up this stuff. It's pointless for me. Death. Cell is crazy. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Oh. Sorry. Got kind of excited there. It's just, these necromancers are doing something to me. They're not only raising the dead, if you know what I mean. Wink wonk. So I'll dump more money into the bank account if he needs it for dance lessons. Is it bad that I've regularly thought about doing dance lessons. I have no idea why, but like I have never tried to do dance lessons, but I've regularly thought that being able to do like, I don't know if I'd say freestyle dancing and all that, but like there were certain dance styles where I was like, it would be so fun to actually be able to do that. Like one of the things I kind of want to be able to do, I know this is not particularly a dance, but more like a specific dance move, would be moonwalking. Like, being able to moonwalk seems so fucking fun. Did that thing just turn invisible? It's great cardio and you will be very stylish. Oh my god, so stylish. Moonwalks into your bedroom. Wink wonk. It's bad enough that like... Oh! What is that thing? It's dead. That's what that is. Holy T-pose. Bro broke. You can moonwalk into my bedroom. Wink wonk. No, it's bad enough that at a certain time, I had a dream that was reoccurring every now and then. And it was me essentially not skating, but it was a kind of weird moonwalking backwards and traveling through the city, but weirdly fast. Like I had rollerblades under my shoes and I was you know, like that video of the Michael Jackson impressionist, or like dude was dressed up as Michael Jackson and not T-posing, sorry. He was rollerblading and moonwalking through the city until he had hit a lamppost. So that's how that video ended. But that's kind of what a weird reoccurring dream is that I had. 2D in gorillas? What? I mean, I love the gorilla's 2D face because the current 3D face is wonky as fuck. The fuck is it A-posing? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. This is an excellent game without any kind of issues. The music video? Which one? They have a lot. Considering I even bought most of their early albums. Like, I still have the CDs. I think I know what Kai is talking about. Oh, you mean 2D? Oh god, I'm an idiot. I thought you were specifically talking about a 2D animation, not 2D, the character. Anyways. What was it? 2D? Guitar. The bassist was Murdoch? Then there's Russell. Russell is the drummer. 2D is the lead singer. Then Murdoch is and Noodle is the guitarist. Noodle actually being created by Murdoch. Murdoch being an internationally wanted criminal. I love the Gorillaz lore. Not even kidding. So many people did not know that Gorillaz straight up had lore and all that. That's the entire reason that one of their music videos is Bruce Willis chasing them down. Because he was a bounty hunter in that video. There was lore to all of that. Humility music video? I don't think I know that one. The person who made a deal with the devil to be the best guitarist on the planet. Funny, because he's a bassist. Actually, I don't know. I think he plays guitar. No, I don't think so. Noodle is the guitarist. Murdoch is the bassist. Oh, shut up! That's a big difference! Bruh. Well, I'm just saying, that was a weird pact if he wanted to be the best guitarist and then plays a bass guitar. You know what I meant. Test. Ooh, that's the helmet we're looking for. I was about to... I will take his... actually, Noodle is the guitarist, as clearly seen in songs like Melancholy Hill or like the Windmill one, you know. When so much wise. When Noodle is very clearly playing the guitar, whereas Murdoch is the bass guitarist, which you can see a lot of times during the moments where he's sexually making out with his bass. It's very obvious to see. I didn't know Gorillaz existed until 3 years ago. That is crazy, because you actually missed out on their most impressive phase. I really don't like the current songs that they make all that much after they had like the whole revived arc and all that. But the old music was so fun, and the old music videos and 2D were really fucking cool. So like, I actually like the old choreos a lot more because they're so fun. Why's Murdoch half naked half the time? Because he's a fucking pervert. So what do you mean she sang before, though? Who sang? They brought in 8 from the Powerpuff Girls when Murdoch was sent to prison. What the fuck? Most impressive face. You were probably 9. Was I? Noodle doesn't sing? Actually, I think you're right. Actually, I'm mistaken. I think there's like a single song where they had a female voice lead, and they ended up making Noodle sing, because Noodle is not a human, so the actual female voice technically can change for Noodle, since, you know, Noodle is... Actually, I think there is an original Noodle. I don't know how many Noodles there are. I think like three at least canonically, I remember. So yeah, it wasn't the first album in 2000. That is possible. Actually is off. This is just my normal voice. What are you talking about? This is my normal voice, actually? I don't know what you're saying. I need to add a sound for when that ends. Redeem ended? I know. Chad has told me. I need to add a sound for when that ends. I forgot. I'm gonna write that down because I've said that like 17 times. Jesus Christ, I have 70 messages. Sound when it ends. I'll just add... Ooh, is there a necromancer running around here? Why is Stompy out of stock? Why is Stompy out of stock? Don't make the baby talk. He is dead. Why is he not working, though? You just heard him work. Chibi, thank you for the schmoll.
V Kaibyo says,
I hate it.
why is V like this?
Small. I am small.
V is unique and special in their own way, bringing positivity and joy
Call
to
me
our show.
special?
Let's appreciate V's individuality and the fun they bring.
Don't
Together,
call me...
we create a wonderful and happy environment for everyone.
I'm a special boy.
Greeting.
Special kid confirmed. I ate the crayons in alphabetical order. Oh, I should not have gone in here. I'm not allowed in here.
Have you recovered either?
I have to help.
Well, I shall...
Ugh. I'm a special boy is crazy. I am a special boy. I am very much a special boy. Oh yeah, I'm also gonna write down that for some reason the redeem doesn't work. The thing that messes with me mentally right now
What's new with you?
They say syndicates of wizards.
It messes me up that I 100% tested the redeem, and it absolutely worked when I tested it. And as you can tell, the ask command works as well. I have no idea what happened to the redeem. I do not know. SG never talked to begin with. It was the friends we made along the way. And an illusion, yes. Why the fuck is everything out of stock for me? If everything is out of stock for you, just refresh the stream. It is probably Twitch. I should probably, just so I don't have to constantly refund them. I'm gonna turn off SG again for today. Actually, no. We'll keep it as it is. Anytime someone redeems it, I'll just manually type it in. Or one of the moderators if they're paying attention. Which I doubt. They never do. Right, Cell? Oh my god, I have to go to Fort Anus. Sorry, Ontus. I was gonna say I can do that. Yeah, you can. Thank you, Sal. I was jokingly saying that because I was hoping you would not listen for a moment and you were like... I was literally gonna say, I was hoping you'd not listen for like a split moment and be like, sorry, I was drawing. What did you say? That is what I expected. I'm just messing with you. I really like that. Oh my god, what is that big boy? I'm gonna keep him alive. He's our guardian. I like that we have a straight up castle here with an Oblivion gate next to it. Is that it? No, that's my tower. Never mind. I was looking at it and I was thinking maybe that is the statue. That thing looks weird. There is another There's 2 Oblivion gates around my castle. That's probably bad. I really want to know where the Cthulhu quest is. The thing is, we will most definitely never do the Cthulhu quest. Because I know for the Cthulhu quest line, you need to actually have every single Daedric artifact. And I did say I might do those off stream. But so far I have done 0 because I was so busy with leveling magic. Stomp his ass? Don't stomp my ass. This game is gorgeous when you look at it like this. Cthulhu quest? Yeah, there's a Cthulhu shrine here. When you have done all the Daedric shrines, the very last shrine you get is the Cthulhu shrine. Cthulhu is a thing in this game. Yeah. But you can only do that after you have done every single other shrine and you have finished the main story. I know he's on one of the snowy mountains, but I haven't found it yet. I've been trying to look around for it, but I've never seen it. I've never done that quest ever in my entire life. Think of the hydrate. Ogres are a lot like onions. Oh, I can't go any higher than this. I love how this dude is just randomly on the highest spot of the map. Or the highest spot that I can reach. I'm taking those because Oh, actually, I think we already have an ogre statue. And the mountains are pretty. Yeah, I can actually not go higher. I heard a horsey. Oh, I also was about to say, I see a tower on that mountain, but that's literally where I have to go. The slurp was so unnecessary, bestie. I'm sorry, have you never redeemed a hydrate on my channel? Do you not know? You say it was unnecessary. I did it once as a joke, right? I did like a slurpee once as a joke. And then I didn't do it. And then people started complaining like, oh my god, did you actually do the hydrate? Oh my god, I believe you scammed me. Oh my god, like, you didn't even slurp or anything. So now I've just gotten to the habit of I have to do the slurp. Otherwise people will call me out for being a fraud. Nah, I have to. Otherwise, how would people know that I've actually drank? Also, hi, Kaida. Hello, hello. I have been doing woohoo. Hi. Hello. I don't know what's going on with me. As I said, I'm having a good and productive day. I've arrived at Fort Anus. I need to find and get the Necromancer's Amulet. I usually watch you die of dehydration. It's funny because I am actually dehydrated right now. I'm not even kidding. I should not be drinking Monster. I've been slightly dehydrated for a while. I really need some water. I'll drink some after stream. I woke up from my nap so fucking thirsty. Jesus Christ, clipping on phone is acid? It is. It is. That's literally the only reason I have added the clip command.
Talk to Karanya
because on mobile it is just disgusting. So yeah, if something literally just happened, you can just do exclamation mark clip instead. It is so much nicer. Are they all gonna attack me? What's water? I don't know. The rancid stuff that they sometimes put into Monta as well. That is probably the stuff in energy drinks where people are claiming it could cause cancer. It's probably the water inside it. I'm pretty sure. There's nothing else in Monster Energy that could cause cancer, so, you know. Can't drink Monster. But that'll put a 30-second clip. I want to edit it perfectly. That's very fair.
Are you here about...
I'll put it in the Clipping Eclipse channel. Hooray! Microplastics in water.
What are you doing? Well,
I don't know where I'm supposed to go. We love microplastics in water. Ha!
If you're here to...
He approaches me. Long sword of shattering. I'm gonna shatter my pants.
What's new with you?
I don't know. Who's talking?
Made an alliance with House Dress.
The voices
Together
in my
they
head.
pick apart.
Oh, you
What
look...
are you? Well,
I think that is... No.
Are you... Well...
Are they all, like, possessed or something? Also, why is there a necromancer symbol and they're all apparently normal mages? I swear all of these guys are necromancers.
if you're
But they
here to
are
help,
expecting me. Could you kindly please scold Vio for not hydrating properly? Thanks, broski. Sal! Sal! You really don't. It increases the risk of cancer and it is in your testes? Huh? First
you
of all,
here-
the risk of cancer is rumor. There's literally zero proof
what
for
are
that.
you doing? Well,
The artificial sweeteners inside Monster are suggested to be capable of causing cancers, but they are also the same sweeteners used in like everything else. So whether I drink Monster or eat anything that has sweetener in it doesn't make a difference. Thank you, Satzel. I hope the ask command works for moderators. I think it still works. Please, SG. It might actually not be working for moderators right now. Let me very quickly check. Twitch. User permission. Moderators. What? Oh, okay. Yeah, the ask command was actually not enabled for moderators. Command to introduce yourself to the AI. Hey, Twitch, aren't they getting
Kaibyo
sued?
says,
What did I say? Did I break him now? Give him a second. I think he's trying to answer what I just did, and then he should answer yours. I hope. Did I break him now?
hello, Kaibyo. If
Okay.
you have anything on your mind or want to share, feel free to do so. Let's keep the positivity high and enjoy our time together. Your presence makes the stream special.
Shy. He is shy. I don't know why he's so massively delayed as well today. Aren't they getting sued? I don't know if they're getting sued. I don't think so. Wouldn't be surprised either, though. I have no idea how the fuck I can get in here.
Madame Messel says, could you kindly please scold V over not hydrating properly? THX Browski.
Love the name Mademoiselle. Maybe he's overstimulated? He is. I think I went the wrong way, and I think this is the exit.
Madame Messel, it's important to
God.
stay hydrated and take care of oneself. Remember to remind V gently to
How
drink
fairly,
water
friend.
regularly for overall well-being.
No!
Let's support each other in staying healthy and happy together.
No! Will do. SH? Are you calling him the wrong name because he mispronounced your name as well, Mademoiselle? He just doesn't know how to say Madame. He has never had a French lesson in his life. He's just a baby. Why would he learn French? I don't know how to get in here. Mademoiselle. He also has brain damage. Yeah, I think I dropped him on his head when I was fixing him. Feel a little confused, but he got it. Yeah. Kittens, I actually have no idea how to get here. Some found a fish that looks like a whoopee cushion in the dumpster, by the way. Delicious. What the fuck? Delicious. That's why they did it in there, for the sunny sound of funny sound effects. But also just like SG. Yeah. I am actually lost. I think I took a wrong path by unlocking this door. Right? Because I am in the Mages Guild. I should not have to unlock a door. I would guess. Unless, of course, this was a test for me having the unlock spell. Cats and mazes don't mix. No, it's it's mazes and rats that mix well. The only reason a cat would be in a maze is to chase the rat. You know, that's why I should not be here. I'm gonna get lost entirely. Is this the exit? No, Understreet. So I think this is actually the right way. Where the rat at? I already ate it. Sorry. Wasn't there actually a rat at the beginning of this that I killed? I think so. He ate very hard. Mademoiselle, the rat. I don't think Mademoiselle is the rat. The rata. This gate is open elsewhere. Ha! Gate! He's a rat though? What the fuck? I'm a meow meow. I'm a delicious little meow meow. Is this the same place I was in earlier? I have a weird feeling this is... Oh no, this is exactly where I was... Ow! What the actual fuck? Why the fuck would you step on me? I am just a wee little baby. Okay, how do I open this gate? Delicioso. I can feel the impending doom of Cell staring me down with a glowing red ban button. King Julian's ass. I like to move it, move it. I've never watched Madagascar, but I have played the Madagascar video game. And I fucking loved it. Can't even lie. Back when that shit came out, it was amazing. I have never watched the movie, but I have played the game, and it was so fucking good. It was hilarious. Of course you haven't. Why would I? I remember because that game I think I borrowed from the library at the time. Yes, I had a library card, and I borrowed that. What's with Europeans never being exposed to cartoons? You know you're a European, right? Just saying. You're literally British, Governor.
Well, well, this is quite a surprise. I thought you were Traven's lapdog, doing whatever he said. And yet, here you are.
Am I not?
That you've finally seen the light. The cause will
Oh,
benefit
they
from
think
your
I want to
assistance.
ally with them. That's cute. I'm here for the
What?
amulet.
You're here to take it back to Traven?
Yeah.
Oh, my
I
dear.
saw my
I'm
phone
afraid
frisbeed out of my
you're in
hand.
over your
Hooray!
head. I don't answer to Traven. I
The
heed
bad side of
only
Europe,
the word
probably.
of
Yeah, but at least we have
Manimarco.
cartoons.
When he has the amulet, his power will be
I watched
increased,
anime instead
and
of
Traven will
cartoons.
be helpless to stand in his way. You, I'm afraid, won't be I promise I'll make...
This is exactly what I expected. So now every single mage in this place is gonna turn on me. But we only have to kill the one mage. I need to get out of the fort. Yeah, every single other mage is gonna be... They all changed clothing! Wait, that is actually funny. Did they have illusion magic on their clothing before? Look at them, they have the necromancer's robes now. They must have changed clothing, right? Bad side, are you Eastern Europe? No, literally west. Oh well. I don't know. It's just me. I didn't watch too many cartoons as a kid. Like, I wish I would have watched a little bit of SpongeBob at least. I wish I would have watched... Okay, to be fair, I don't care about SpongeBob all that much. But like Phineas and Ferb, I wish I would have had more to watch that. I just didn't watch much TV as a kid. And when I did, I ended up watching anime when I could. I know you're on the western side, kind of. Holy shit, wait. Fortify Magicka on self by 130 points is nice. Drain strength on self, oh that is sad, 25. Fortify intelligence and willpower by 14 points. This is a crazy good caster equipment, actually. France or Britain? France! Sorry, that came into my brain now. Where did they go? There were like 5 people here earlier. They all changed clothing. That is actually insane to me. That is kind of insane to me, to where your character walks inside. That is such a silly little detail that if you're actually fighting everyone, you're probably not even gonna notice. But when you're walking through like me, because they can't see me, it's just a fun little detail that all of them have changed clothing now. Because they dropped the illusion, I guess. A friend referred to Eastern European as Winter Latinos? What? I'm taking that so proudly. What is that even supposed to... Why are you naked? What is that even supposed to mean? I don't get it. Why are all these people naked? Oh, I think it's because they switched clothing, but I wasn't in the room while they did, so they dropped all their clothing instead. I walked into some kinky shit. Where's my VPN bothering me just to complain I didn't update the app and it's not even installed on my laptop? That's exactly why it's bothering you. Wait, where did we come from? I opened this door. We came from somewhere. Did I drop down from there? I know that's where I went for the out. I think I need to go up. I think up is the way for me to get home. So we go this way, I think, and then this way? Hello. Goodbye. I shouldn't have to update something I don't have. Exactly. Your VPN disagrees. Imagine. East EU drinks and dances just as much as his culture. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair, fair, fair. The VPN is a bitch. You're a bitch!
Have you recovered the Necromancer's amulet?
Yes. I feel like... Actually, I know he's gonna die. Because I'm gonna become the ARCHMAGE.
I don't understand.
Don't care. Literally do not care about your drama.
Bye.
I don't care about your drama. Just cry about it. I gave away the necklace that was actually pretty damn good. That is so sad. Okay, where's the wizard gone? Put that bitch on a leash. There you go.
You know.
Of the okay then.
You have my...
And we're a master wizard. Okay, I'm a master. I'm not the
I
ARCHMAGE yet.
Have a look around.
Or the Archwizard. I
Find
forgot what it's called.
Prices in all town real.
I just realized we only have 15k left and I'm trying to buy all these spells, but I think we should be fine. Lightning Ball! Lightning Blast! Amazing. Shock damage 70? That is crazy. I'm gonna put Lightning Blast on.
Goodbye.
Magic. Targeted. Category Destruction. Lightning Blast. Lightning Blast! I can taste people now. Eating raw onions with salt does things to you. That sounds delicious. I don't know if I'd add the salt, though. I mean, maybe? I love salt. I love onion.
Time is
I don't see
against...
why not. Be respectfully, stub your toe. What did I do, though?
Word
Why? I
this
haven't done anything. Okay, raw onion isn't bad, though. Raw onion is good. You don't get it. I fucking love raw onion.
The up ones know that...
What do you mean I don't get it?
You must... Necro... There... Quickly, hurry to Cylon.
I will. I love it without the salt, to be honest. Exactly. We're all Shrek in this house. We eat raw onions for breakfast. What are you, fucking German boy? Huh? I love me some onions. It's funny enough because like German cuisine is so riddled with onions. I have never actively thought about that until I'd say fairly recently. But a lot of typical German cuisine has so much onion in it. Oh, I don't deal any damage with that spell. It's a little bit. I don't, because I have actual food in the house. Wow. Shut up. I was gonna punch him, but I accidentally pulled my knife. Is there another Oblivion gate here? There's so many of these fuckers. I actually wonder how many we're gonna have to close. We still haven't gotten into even exploring these things yet. The little clawsies coming out of them. I'm only taking those because we can make... Is that another one? I swear there were never this many Oblivion gates. They're just multiplying. Didn't you guys also make sausage that, like, don't have any seasoning and stuff to it? Isn't worst just that? The fuck do you mean not any seasoning? And worst literally means sausage in German, but pretty much all the sausages made in Germany have herbs and spices in them. You don't just put raw pork in a sausage and then you eat it. So, no. The fuck do you mean Germany is known for its good sausages? How would we not have seasoning in them if, like, German sausages are some of the best? I will say they are not as heavily seasoned as Italian sausages, for example. They are known to be more heavily seasoned, but we do have heavily seasoned one as well. I was asking... Oh... Okay, it sounded like a weird thing of like, oh, don't you guys make the horrible sausages? No, bitch! Bitch! We make good sausage. Nice shitties, Koshi. Nice shitties. I need food. Let's get lazy and just throw tomatoes, onion, cucumber, some mustard, bread on a plate, slice it nicely and eat it. I would do that except the mustard. I'm not a big mustard fan.
It's my pleasure. This is it. The end. We were with that.
Okay, shut up.
Wrong. So, of course, Traven, if.
Please let me go inside alone.
There are. Okay.
Keep your distance. Do I see an enemy? I think I saw something. There we go. I don't want to have to deal with the people. The sun-dried kind? That's kind of what it's called. With sun-dried tomatoes? Is that what you mean? Oh, you mean dried sausage. Mm. Sun-dried? I only know, like, oven-dried. I don't know if I know sun-dried sausage. Italy has weird cheese habits. Cheese. Oh my god. Do I actually have to wait for these guys? I only like Dijon or sweet mustard. Anything else is icky. I only like mustard when it's on a burger, I think. Otherwise, I'm not a mustard fan. Okay, can you guys move
All
now?
right. And don't move until you have to. You too.
Did you just say they could come out at any second? I just stabbed them. What do you mean? What are you talking about? I like chicken. Hooray! Shimkin. That is a cute little tower over there. I'm gonna go over there. I feel like this is the exit. With the bridge and all that, I think this is the exit where I'm gonna come out later. No, there's no door here. This is just a fun little detail, I guess. This is a nice ruin. Incoming outbreak. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I think I have to wait for these guys to open the door. But it also seems like they only open the door after a fight.
All right. I'm ready. Keep your eyes and don't...
Yeah.
There are... Okay, let me know.
If you had to eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? I've always kind of thought that burger is a good one. Because you have a good mix between salad, bread, and meat. I went at that very much with a kind of thought of like, what is the most sensible thing to say where you have something like, if you had a single thing that you could eat for the rest of your day, I'd like to have something that has a mix of everything, kind of. And burgers have a little bit of salad, a little bit of meat, and a little bit of bread. I'd also probably go with burger. Yeah. I take every possible rice meal. Yeah, but you can only eat that one meal. So you would never ever have chicken wings again or anything like that. Potatoes. Is anything going to happen?
All right. And don't... I have to admit... You too.
Just rice meals? I can rice with chicken wings? Well, yeah, but you can only eat a single dish, not like a single category of dishes. So if you pick burger, you get a burger. Like a single burger. You don't get a different burger every day. Me. That's the whole point of this. You can't just say, oh, anything with rice. That's like a whole food category. Pokeball with my favorite veg and many mushrooms. I don't like it. I ain't doing that. I think I have to go visible. Something seems to be broken right now. Cappuccino, me. Let's go visible. Let's go more visible. Let's go more visible. I am fully visible for the first... Well, I should be fully visible right now.
Have you? All right. And don't... You've been
Greetings,
well recently?
Master Wizard.
You're...
Am I missing something? We cannot enter the ruins, so I must help prepare an ambush for the necromancers when they attempt to leave.
Skin looks a bit off.
Do I just wait? Do they come out at a certain time? Do I have to wait for a few hours? I'm such confusion right now. Brain. The moment I get bored of it, I would starve. Yeah, that's exactly why I'm picking a burger. Because if you get bored of a full burger, you just throw everything away. You take only the meat patty, you have a meatloaf. If you then get bored of meatloaf, you can just eat the bread with salad or something. If you then get bored of the bread with salad, you can only eat the salad. Hydrate out of stock. Koshi, I think you have to refresh your stream, maybe. I would get bored of burger. Yeah, to be fair, I'd get bored of any food sooner or later, but burger at least has the variety. I have no idea what's happening. My neighbor won the lottery, robbed them. I mean, good for them. Ambush quest. Tempted to see if they actually have the money. Hooray! Rob them. Oh, do I have to talk to all of them? I think I have to talk to all of the mages. I thought I only had to talk to one of them.
At your service. I can manage with a weapon or... Where should...
Well, I accept... Do you want...
I think that's literally all I had to do. So I have 2 casters, 1 melee character. I don't care. V is my favorite room lamp. Hooray! We stop flashing us. Go back dark mode. I had to read on what to do. I thought I broke the game.
All right. And don't be seeing you.
What are they doing? Are they kissing? Oh my
ready.
God.
Take care.
The mate. Bye.
They have nice armor. I like the battle mage's armor. Oh dear. Oh, it's him! And he didn't even realize what happened. He did not realize what I just did. Let's see. Give me that. Give me that. I've recovered the Bragg Soul Gem. It needs to be taken back.
Take it. It's worthless to me anyway.
Yeah? You are worthless to me alive. No, no, no. You
What's
wait.
this? I should have killed you.
No, no, no. Stop running. I don't want him to escape. Dagger of Disintegration. I'm going to yoink that for now. Let me take that. Let me take that. Keep that. I'm going to go eat pistol. Hope you have fun, cats. All right, Alice. Thank you so much for coming by, though. I hope you have a wonderful night and get some good rest. Bye, bye, bye. Bye. Was that the big bad boss? They actually won the lottery. Hooray! Imagine. Imagine being rich as fuck. Could have been me while you're playing the lottery, though. So realistically speaking, could it have been you? I don't know, man. Hello.
Were you successful? Dedicated to the last.
In the Sims,
I cannot thank you enough for bringing the gem here. We have...
Were you playing the lottery, though? Actually, do you have to play the lottery in The Sims?
Many with what get
Oh, did he sacrifice himself? I think he did. I'll take this as well. I think there's a very good chance he may have sacrificed himself to save his own, like, collect his own soul. Maybe I should pay attention sometimes. That's what the neighbors want. Oof. Of all people, double oof. The Mage's Guild took longer than I expected it to. I thought like an hour and we'd be done with all the quests. To be fair, we're at like 1.5 hours now. That is a big portal right here. I swear, they just pop up everywhere. Which direction do we have to go? Left. That one.
Oh!
Oh! Is that it? No. Different cave. I would have expected the Cthulhu Shrine specifically to be like on the biggest mountain. On there or something. Maybe you can only get to it by teleporting. That might be why I've never seen it. Could very well be on a really high mountain.
You would dare to approach the King of Worms?
What are
If you seek an audience with his grace, you must open this door. I hold the...
Okay. So you will. You will die defending it. He looks so shiny and sparkly. What is falling? I hear some metal falling. I think he dropped his knife. Boom! A knife! In we go. Think about that. Pat. I've arrived in the ethical cave. We'll need to find him and... Okay, and end this. I think this is the last person we have to slay, and then we're done with the mage's quest, maybe? I saw it. This quest line actually makes you rich as fuck as well. Because everyone's got so many magical artifacts, etc. I'm just kind of killing them for good manners. Pet these. Oh! Go. Pet these, put these. Put these nuts in your. Put these. Put dispenser. Did I go the wrong way? Oh no, there we go. No, this is where I came from. Did I go the wrong way? Wait, this is where we came from, and then... This way? This way looks right. Why can't waterproof players actually be waterproof instead of getting loose after I washed hands? The fuck? I don't know what that sentence is even supposed to mean. Yes. It would be too easy. They wouldn't make enough money if they actually were waterproof. Is this the new one? Hi, Badoof. And yes, it is. It is the remastered. Yes. We've very certainly broken it. Badoof. Also, an insanely important question. Yes. Gonna remove it. My finger gets all wet and wrinkly and it stings. Hooray! Is water wet? Haha, you see? I understand what you mean because I've heard the discussion before. Because technically water itself cannot be wet. Wet is the thing that you get when you touch water. Water itself is not wet. Water is a liquid. That doesn't make it wet. Wet are the things that touch a liquid, that are not a liquid. So no, water is not wet. Ask me again tomorrow, I might have an entirely different opinion on that. But technically, no, water is not wet. B, if a cup is filled halfway, is it half empty or half full? I don't fucking care, I'm more curious who only filled it halfway. Also, that depends on whether it was, is all liquids wet? No, I literally just said all liquids are not wet. Answer the question. That very much depends on, was the cup fuller before it was halfway? Or was it immediately filled to the halfway mark? Because if you fill the cup to halfway, it is half full. If you fill it fully and then drink half of it, it's half empty. What liquids aren't wet then? Liquids are not wet. Wet is what you get after touching a liquid, but the liquid itself is not wet. Which one you think I mean? I assume you filled it halfway. So it's half full.
I see Bolor was unsuccessful in delaying. Perhaps we shall chat for a while, since you really have no
eat. All right, Ray, have a wonderful night, and I hope you get some good sleep. Bye-bye.
Archmage Traven, rather than his star
Slime is liquid? slime
I am
is not
disappointed
liquid.
to see that he could not face me himself. But
Slime is literally a solid.
oh,
Proof? You can grab it and it stays together. How? Like, what? Thick liquid? No. It's like how Jello is a liquid as long as it's not settled, but after that it is a solid. Slime is made by liquid, then condensed into a solid paste, which is, yeah. That's pretty much why I said, God, I need to get rid of some weight. That's why I said Jello just now, because Jello is literally the good example of slime. By the laws of physics, is slime a liquid? No, it's not. I'm gonna throw out... I don't know what I'm gonna throw out, but we have the stuff of worms now, which is a nice one. For thawing and freezing, yeah. I mean, isn't your brain technically the consistency of melted butter? What the fuck? Can liquid metal make something wet? No, I don't think so. Can it? No, I don't think so. Because liquid metal doesn't have the consistency to stick to things like normal water would. It's too condensed. It's too heavy. What is that again? Can I make liquid metal wet? No. Because again, liquid metal itself is to condense to interact with water in that sense. Water, other liquids. The problem is the consistency and how dense it is. Dense is the word I was looking for. Yeah. Because it just doesn't accept it as, like, skin would, for example, or clothing. So liquid metal is dry. I don't know if I'd call it wet or dry. I don't think wet or dry are states that you can call a liquid itself. Like water, for example, is not dry either. But it's technically also not wet. It makes you wet. But the water itself is not. So I think those states cannot be called for a liquid. Maybe? Question mark? It's only used by its temperature? Yeah, but liquid metal doesn't mean it has to be hot. Like there's quicksilver, which isn't... It's literally liquid at room temperature. I don't know if I want to keep the white mage's robes. I think so. I should have put away some of the stuff we have. Oh, I could throw out of some of the potions because I've been picking up a lot of them. Master, expert. I have the master. I don't need the expert. I know that's 5 from... I love how that just fell down. I know that's a little bit of gold, but I don't care. The dead flesh is a lot of weight. There we go. That's literally all the weight I needed to get rid of. Is there any, like, actual proper loot here? Specific classification. Me, not a scientist. I actually expected, the original question that I expected you to ask is, can you feel wetness on your skin or not? Because the entire debate was also whether your skin can even feel wet, like the state of wet. People will now say yes, but the problem with that specific statement is that if you go into water that is perfectly exactly the exact same temperature as you are, you cannot feel it. Why? Because technically your skin cannot feel wet, but it can feel the water, like the heat differences that the water has. So for example, cold is what your body registers as wet when you get into water. And it's the same for like warm water, you register it as that because it's, well, it's warmer than you. But technically you can't feel it. But water is not dry, but has the ability to make other things wet. If liquid metal is not dry, but can't make anything wet either, isn't wet itself, what the fuck is liquid metal? Liquid metal is just liquid metal. I don't know if you can call them either dry or wet in that sense, because it is just a word that... I can feel the pressure of the water around me. If it's at the same temperature, right? Yeah... Yes and no. If you're submerged in water and you're not exactly deep, there's not really too much pressure. You can feel the sensation of dunking into the water. Like, you can feel it when it goes against your skin for the first time, but once you're in it, you can't really feel it. It's not like water at that pressure, at that depth has so much pressure that it squishes you or anything. I don't know if it can be called wet or dry, though. I would just say those are simply words that you cannot use to describe a liquid. If I move my arm through the water, I will feel resistance. Yeah, that is true. You will feel the resistance. That is absolutely true. But if you were to remain perfectly still, you would not feel wet, you would not feel warm, you would not feel cold. No, I just bonked my microphone. Where do I go from here? This way? God, I really need food. I've been yapping so much I'm starting to feel weak again. No, I think this is the wrong way. Wait, this is the wrong way. The start must be over here somewhere. I think the start is this way? No, this is the wrong way. Is it? I think this is the right way. Yeah, pretty sure this is the right way. Freedom! America, fuck yeah. Coming again. Do I still have food in the fridge? Anything I can grab? I have a single slice of pizza that I've already microwaved earlier today. Amazing. That's gonna be disgusting. Could grab cereal. I need to check in a second if I have any food, because I'm actually feeling a little wonky. America. Fuck yeah. Coming again to save the motherfucking day. Yeah. Why do I have that stuck in my head now? Nobody knows. You, talk to me. Make me the ARCHMAGE. I think I'm the ARCHMAGE.
ARCHMAGE! You have returned. Mana Marco has been defeated. I can I will.
Hooray!
Take care.
I'm the ARCHMAGE. They gave me the ARCHMAGE clothes. Clothes. I did not have to steal from the other dude. I'm gonna go to the Archmage chambers, and I'm gonna put one of the ropes in there, and then we'll go back to my house in Anvil. Though I'll go up in the chambers, and then I'll put on pause. Oh, you know what? I'll put on pause right here. I really need to see if I can get some food quickly. So I'll be right back. Oh. There we go. I had to return it. I've just quickly thrown the slice of pizza I had in the microwave. And I grabbed a handful of candy because I'm pretty sure I have very low blood sugar right now.
I just remembered. There's something I'd like to discuss with you.
I guess that depends on how much
If you remain completely still in an environment without a different
I've been
temperature
thinking
or air
about our
draft, you can't really
conversation
feel
yesterday and decided to
most of the
consult
time
some of
anyways,
the
so I'm
ancient
guessing that at a
texts.
certain point you could probably
were right
feel
about everything.
when your fingers do the weird wrinkle thing. But other than that, it would act the same as just thick air, just don't breathe. Yeah. Kinda, yeah. No breath. In my scenario, I never thought about like being fully submerged in the water, to be honest. It's more like half your body in the water. Because even then, as long as you stand still, you won't feel the difference. Pizza's fucking hot. Made it way too warm. Alright, I'm gonna put away one of the ropes we have, though. Also, I had a certain Meow Meow following me around. The second I got up, she was chasing me around because she wants snackies. Oh, yeah. ARCHMAGE. Can I walk again? I can walk again. Alright, the rest of this stuff we're gonna put into Anvil. Because I do want it with all my other... ARCHMAGE's lobby? Wait. I always say ARCHMAGE instead of ARCHMAGE. Then we leave, and then we put all of our stuff away. And then, believe it or not, I can actually start with the main story. After all these years. Wait, do I still have a quest? I don't think so. Oh, I do, but that's a side quest. I don't care about that. Anvil. Hot. Very hot. Alright, we're gonna throw all the stuff out that we don't need anymore, including weapons and all that. I think I have a few weapons I can actually sell. But mostly we have clothing that I don't want with me. Which is... this... I will take the mage's robes and all that off again for now, I think. Because I think we're just gonna dress up with our rogue outfit again. Which is this one. Cadmelion. Yeah, there we go. And the rest of this I can actually mostly put away. We don't need the amulet. We don't need Cruelty's Heart anymore. We don't... Well, I could sell the rings, but I don't care about that right now. We don't need that. We don't need the Morak Tongue Cowl. We do need the Necklace of the Sea. Water breathing is always good to have. This is trash. This is trash. This is kind of trash. The White Mage's Robes and the Mage's Robes. There we go. What else do we have that can go away? These I could technically sell, or I could keep them. Right now I use the Elven Bow as my backup. You know what? I think the rest of this we're gonna keep. I'm gonna keep the Mage's Staff of Fire because that was my custom staff. And we're gonna keep the Staff of Worms because that is a special staff. It's very speckled. Inky stopped chasing me. I think she's just sitting in the kitchen now waiting.
I offer the finest
All right,
goods
weapons.
and lowest prices in all
Trash.
Cyrodiil.
Trash? Crimson Eviscerator is mine. Dagger of Disintegration is not mine. Bow of Storms and Bow of Dynamo. I'll keep the more expensive one. We'll sell the elf.
That's more
bow
than
as
I
well.
usually pay.
Thunderbolts. We can sell that as well. Shadow Hunt is mine. Yeah, this is all mine. I'm still extremely heavy. Why am I so heavy? Oh, I think it's because we have a lot of potions on us. Like 8 damage health. No. Can I sort by weight? What do we have that weighs a lot? Restore health. These weigh shit on it. They're not good. God, the Ogre's Teeth are heavy as well. The Minotaur Horn is heavy. Do I have any potion a lot? This we don't need. This we don't need.
A good price for a good customer. You drive a hard bargain.
Potion of healing. I'll keep 10 of these. 2,900? He can't afford that. Alright, so I'll sell 15
You've
for
got
now.
to be kidding.
Okay, fine. I'll sell 10 at a time. And then we'll sell another 10. Sorcery? Okay, we'll sell like 13. Oh no, wait. Aren't these actually my... No, they're not. I've made some special potions in between to restore my magicka for grinding. But these weren't it. There we go. We're down by almost 200 weight. That's a good start. Fortify magicka. Get rid of that. Get rid of that.
That's a good deal.
Get rid of that. I think that's a good start. Oh, I have a lot of soul gems as well now.
Tell your friends about me.
No.
Why?
Okay, I think this is where we can continue. Now I just need to figure out what the main story is. This is, I think, a Daedric Lord. This is DLC quest. This is DLC quest. This is the Shivering Isles. This is the arena, obviously. This is a Daedric quest. I think this is the main story. I think it is.
I'm afraid I have no time for small talk, friend. I'm waiting for my father, Valis Odile. Have you seen him in town by any chance?
He's dead!
He is not coming with us. I think I understand. And it is better that he remains safe. Though I wonder why he asked you to take his place. You would join us, though you have no personal stake in this fight? An honorable deed. I gladly accept your help then. There's no point in waiting here any longer. Follow me.
Okay. What the fuck? I'm confused. I burned my tongue a while ago, so I couldn't really eat anything a few days ago. Then when I ate everything, it was kind of bland. Now my taste buds are more sensitive than before. I can't drown my sorrows in spicy food anymore. Oh no.
It's just this way.
Oh, that's sad.
The farm is near. Stay close.
Big pain. Oh my god, I'm lagging heavily. I think I always lag when I'm in the open world.
We will spill their blood in the name of our father.
Okay. I'm the EPs. Go sleep. No. Yes. Ow. The fuck, bitch? Thank you, Cell, and free stings. I need to help them defeat the creature. Isn't this the farm that I've robbed before?
Watch your backs and be careful. Antis, are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go.
I have candy.
Defend yourselves. Here they come.
Okay. Okay. Is that it? Oh no, not yet. I need to be careful because I can probably one-shot kill these dudes. The goblins have been defeated. Okay, I'm going back. I think this is main story because it happens where like the main story parts happen. Right? Oh. That wasn't me. I actually don't think this is part of the main story. I also actively forgot that this town was so close to the waypoint. I might have to look up what the actual main story is. Hello.
You're back.
Okay.
My boys are safe. Thanks so much. I planned. Take care.
Well, we got a sword. Wiggle, wiggle. Exactly how I feel right now, not having a fucking clue what I'm doing. Okay. So. Maybe this is the main story? Oh, I think this is main story. Knows anything who attacked the chapel and why. That looks correct. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Do, 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 do. No, that is not the main story either, I'm pretty sure. Wait. I'm looking up what the main story symbol is. It's been so long, I actually don't know what the quest symbol for the main story is. Daedric, Dragonfire, General. None of this helps. I'm looking up the names. So we did the way on point. Did we do the Path of Dawn? I don't think so. We did way on point. Ow. I'm a potato. Oh. This is main story. Found it. I couldn't find the name of the list. Low accurate V. It is! I am! I'm very low accurate right now. Agaga goo goo. I shit my pants and everything. I feel a little bit wonky. I don't know how long I can go today. I don't know if the food has helped much.
Not sure which one.
Oh my god, it's Boris!
Sit down. Don't say anything. Just do what I say.
Yes, Daddy. I'm about to pass out soon. Hooray, you need rest? I do.
Listen, I'm going to get up in a minute and walk out of here. That guy in the corner behind me will follow me. You follow him.
Okay.
Don't talk. We can't talk. Good.
Where I am right now is so quiet, so peaceful compared to back home. Hooray! Yummy, I need to eat. I do. You barely eat? That's not true. I had a good night's sleep. Hello.
Wrong. He was here.
Get fucked. The enemy agent who attacked Boris is dead. I should find out what Boris has learned. Mine. I have a book. I should show it to Boris. Yes, sir.
Good work. I am glad to see you, by the way. You just caught me at a bad time.
What have you learned?
The assassins who killed the Emperor were part of a Deirdre cult known as the Mythic Dawn. Apparently worship the Deirdre Lord Mehrunes Dagon. I've been tracking their agents in the Imperial City. I guess they noticed.
The enemy has the amulet.
So you said. That's very bad news.
I like that he actually heard me say it as well.
I had hoped I heard you correctly. Thank Talos. The Blades will protect Martin until he can claim his throne. Don't worry. Or we will die trying.
Fantastic.
There's a scholar at the Arcane University. Tarmina's her name. Supposed to be an expert on Daedric cults. Why don't you take that book to her? See what she makes of it. I'll keep running down leads on the Mythic Dawn network. If you learn anything, you can find me at Luther Broad's. May Talos guide you. I hope you learned something from Tarmina about that book.
I hope so as well. God damn it, I don't want to... I was actually hoping to push into the main story of Oblivion a lot more this week. I don't like if I have to end stream early, but I think I might have to. We'll see. Oh, well. Why is my head so sideways when I look to the side? That is weird. Roll, 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 roll. It's very good that I now own this place, because that's literally my office up there. Very glad I did do this quest line as well. Free access everywhere. They're all my subordinates.
Ah, you must be the one I got the message about. How can I help you?
Call me father.
You know of them? One of the most secretive of all the Daedric cults. Not much is known about them.
Yeah, they all say Daedric. A-E, right?
Whom they call the Master. A shadowy
but Boris said
figure in his own
Daedric.
right.
Like EA.
Ah, yes. Commentaries
I swear
on
Boris
Mysterium Xarxes.
has like a bunch of weird
Wonderful.
speech issues.
You have
Well,
a
not speech
scholarly
issues, but like a
interest
bunch
in
of
Daedric
words that he
cults,
says
then?
wrong. Oh well.
Find them, huh?
I have not paid any attention.
Here, as
I need to find books.
If it, no.
I need to
It
find
was
books.
so nice chat.
I think English is not his second language. Huh? But he doesn't speak any other language. It's his first language. He knows German too. Huh? I'm talking about Boris. Boris in the game. Boris. Boris. Not Boris Bear. Boris. The character that Boris got his name from. Oh, yeah, because we literally... The person that I was talking to before in the tavern, in the basement, that is Boris. Like, that's where Boris got his name. But the character regularly has moments where he says certain words very oddly. Yeah, it doesn't help that there's two people called Boris and one is literally based on the other, right? Like, the name is taken from the other.
Hi there.
But the character says... It's the only character that says Deirdric, like EA, instead of Daedric. Everyone else says Daedric Princess, Daedric Weapons, Daedric Artifacts. And he says Deirdric Prince, Deirdric Weapon, Deirdric Artifact. He says certain words just very oddly. To where I don't know if they trolled the dude and just gave him a bunch of little typos. Or if he just didn't know how to pronounce the words and they never bother correcting him.
Get back, you filthy beast!
Oh, I will bite your ass. I think we have to buy a book here. Deirdric. You know what? I don't care. I don't care.
You won't get any of my blood!
What? So what's the point of charming a person when they still fucking hate you? I feel bad. Imagine the misspells were accidents on the script. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Either he got a really, really weird script, or someone, like, they straight up didn't correct him. But I think he's, like, from what I know, he was the only voice actor so far in the entire game where... Oh my god, I can just suck people to death. That is fun. Where I think he had multiple words that he just weirdly mispronounced. Or the last chance is actually he did that on purpose. Like, imagine he just straight up did that on purpose because he wanted to stand out. And he was like, nah, I'm gonna mispronounce certain words and they'll never figure it out. Could be. Fuck it. I think I'll actually stop here for today. We'll do the book stuff and all that on Saturday. I think I need to lay down. I feel like wonky week, you know, when you're like... That's why I thought low blood sugar, but it doesn't help that I ate anything. I don't know, it still hasn't helped yet. Alright, I'm gonna be saving. Clothing the game. Thank you for stream. Yee, thank you so much for coming by. Give me 1 second. That is saved. Alright. There we go. For Mamao. Yes, very broken, very Mamao. I'm happy though, because despite me running on, like, running a vertical stream as well, everything seemed to have been working pretty smooth. If we ignore the fact that SG has been having some issues, everything seems to be running fairly smoothly. Congrats on 3.7. Are we on 3.7? Hooray! Thank you! What? Hooray! Yeah, everything seems to be running properly. Thank you! I didn't even realize. Da, 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 da. I think I need to... Yeah. I'll think about that. I don't like the just chatting scene on TikTok, because anytime I look to the side like this, half my face is gone. And I look to the side a lot because that's where my chat is. So big, so close to the big 4K. Yeah. We're getting there. We're getting there. But yeah, I'll be stopping here for today. I will be back tomorrow, though. Tomorrow is Thursday, right? So I'm playing Elden Ring, I think. Let me very quickly check. Why the fuck are there 87 messages in the group chat? Oh my god. Yeah, tomorrow we're playing Elden Ring. I don't know yet if I'm going to be playing with anything or if I'm going to be playing solo, because honestly, they have patched solo, and that has been a lot of fun as well. It's been really, really good. It has been so much fun. It is still a little bit wonky solo, but it is a lot of fun. And we're going to continue Oblivion on Saturday, and we're also playing Silent Hill on Friday. I really want to finish Silent Hill because I now have 2 horror indie games lined up again that I really want to play. So yay. We'll see how that goes. I'm an idiot. I opened up my rewards, like my redeems, to disable the SG. Oh no, we didn't disable it because of the text redeem. Never mind. Don't mind me. I'm just a little bit wonky. But yeah, I'm gonna be stopping here for today. We're not gonna be raiding because yeah, I need to stop. I really need a break. And we'll be back tomorrow. Thank you so much for coming by. I hope you still have a wonderful evening. Please be sure to get some drinks, get some food, and get some rest if you have to for the good old after stream care. Yeah. Bye!